Hey y'all, happy hump day, happy hump day. Hey Tanya McNeil, hey TT Speaks. How y'all doing? Honey, it is Wednesday and we are halfway through the week, child. I figure I'd come on and be a little messy today, child, a little messy. Where is Creole Butterfly? I hope she hits my comes over here because I'm gonna need her to hit the link so she can tell me the tea. So let me tell y'all what happened. Have y'all seen the so according to my thumbnail, you can see product bear. We can we can see you. Love you. Thank you. And we can oh yeah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, girl. So anyway, y'all saw my thumbnail, right? So when it comes to that thumbnail, it's supposed to be Buddy Lee and Krista, right? Let me tell y'all what let me tell y'all what happened. So I got you know how you get your little notifications in your YouTube studio, right? So last night, Creole Butterfly, aka Libra Butterfly, dropped down in the studio and said, "You need to get to Buddy Lee's." And I was like, "Lord, I don't even know how to get to Buddy Lee's. Is that the real name of his channel?" So I scooped around and scooped around, hit the YouTube search or whatever. Then I finally found his videos, right? Child, I hit on the video, and who is up there? None other than just Krista. All right. And I was like, I see why Creole Butterfly. Thank you, TT Speaks. Honey, that title of the video is really messy. Okay, we gonna talk about it, right? So anyway, um so I finally get to the video, and I'm trying to hear what's going on or whatever. So just Krista is over there in her sensual voice, I guess you would call it, her version of it anyway. And she's talking to Buddy Lee and he's questioning her, you know what I mean? I was like, well, let me red ball back. I cannot stand when people put on that no red ball thing, right? Because I can't, because it's like you're coming into the middle of the conversation, and by the time I found the page, ain't no telling how long they had been on and what all had been said, right? So I'm like, I tried to listen for a few minutes, but for the little bit that I heard, he was questioning her as to, was you still going back to Lemon's channel after you leave mine? Hey, Miss LA, and all of this and all that. And she was like, no, I'm just gonna go get ready for bed and all of this and all of that there. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here, right? And so I couldn't follow along because I couldn't red ball back. And y'all know I don't have no great long drawn out attention span. So because I came in on the middle of the conversation, honey, I said, well, I might as well leave, right? And I said when I did my live this morning, I was gonna ask Creole Butterfly to come over here and let me know what was going on, right? So, but I heard who did I heard on the channel? I was listening to maybe Ronnie Q this morning, and they was up there talking about. I think it was them. Now, excuse me if I'm wrong, but the only person I listened to this morning was a little bit of Ronnie Q, and cause she had been gone for days and YouTube cameras wasn't on, and a little bit of Jay Wilson. So I think it was Ronnie Q where they was up there talking about, what happened last night. I believe it was on her channel, and they said something about, Buddy Lee broke up with Krista, but he was just playing with her anyway. I mean, y'all know he was just turning into content anyway, right? And I'm like, huh? And so I guess she up there following along, but I don't know a lot of details, y'all, because I couldn't red ball back. And I wasn't finna go back because I don't know anything about that man. So I wasn't going to go back and search and see, what was going on word for word over there, right? Because, when it comes to Krista, it's really just one thing. You know what I mean? And so By the fact that I heard her over there talking sensual and said she wasn't going back to what's his name, to Lemons, aka the content and all of this and all that, right? But then I also heard that she did pop up over there at Lemons. I guess after her and Buddy Lee's alleged breakup or whatever the heck was going on. But anyway, y'all, I stayed for a minute. Uh, and because I couldn't roll back, I couldn't red ball back. I was like, whatever, you know what I mean? But I got the gist of the conversation, right? Now I didn't know where it was going. I didn't know that he was going to, fake break up with her. And I say fake break up because it was always fake from the beginning. You know what I mean? I guess Krista don't mind playing alone or whatever, right? So anyway, when it comes, that's why my thumbnail is the way that it is, right? That's Buddy Lee and Krista, child in New York. Okay, I was like, bye bye. I got a good little kiki out of that. Anyway, y'all hit the like button, right? So, anyway, per the title of the video, menopause beefing, right? So I titled it menopause beefing, because Krista and Lolo is in the midst of a beef, right? And I found it okay. So on Pizarro's channel yesterday, they was on there, going back and forth, editing and all this and all that. And somebody asked Lolo, they was or Crystal one, they was like, "How did it get started?" And Lolo was like, "Yeah, I came at her first, And then she was saying she protective over Lemon's panel, and she said, she wanted to, kind of I guess call out Krista about showing her tatas or whatever on Lemon's panel because she don't want his channel his channel flagged for Krista doing what Krista does, right? And I'm thinking, I'm sure the chat probably said it too, but I wasn't looking at the chat. What business is it of yours? What happens to his channel? And why do you feel, protective over his channel, whatever? Then somebody asked her, said, "Do you have a crush on Lemon?" And she was like, "No, because my oldest child basically is older than him, right?" And I'm thinking in my mind, girl, I can't tell. You know what I mean? And so that's why I think her and Krista is beefing at the end of the day. Really, it's because of Lemon. Two old hoes, two menopausal old hoes fighting over somebody that want the same thing they want, which is the eggplant emoji, right? So I got a good little kiki out of that child, and they going back and forth, and Krista got her voice on, and I'm thinking, well, where's the sensual voice, Krista? Where's that? Where's that? Oh, I'm so sexy voice, right? And I'm like, girl, you going back and forth on Lolo the way you need to be going back and forth at these ninjas, making you look like a fool, right? And then what I found interesting was um uh the fact that what was her name, Lolo, said that she was representing the 50 plus women. I'm like, hold up, no she ain't. She representing herself, and I think Krista said she representing herself, right? And I was like, I know that's right, because the heifer ain't representing me. You know what I mean? And then they got to arguing about each other's JJs and all of this and all of that. I said, honey, they both must be menopausal or something, right? Hey, Cocoa Butter, how you doing? But they both must be menopausal. Cause Lobo was like, you was up there on the panel and your eyelashes started falling off, and then Crystal was like, it got hot. I heated up my house too much. I was like, nah, girl, that's the menopausal sweats. That's them hot flashes that you're going through. I said, is that why Krista act like that? Cause she going through menopause? You know what I mean? And then what's Lolo's excuse? Is she going through menopause too? Cause they both look stupid. I mean, neither one of them can't call out the other, in my opinion. They both look ridiculous fighting over Lemon. Because, in my opinion, that's what the argument is about, right? And Lolo is like, yeah, I did start with her first. I guess because she didn't like how, she was acting on Lemon's panel. And then they were saying, or I think Crystal was saying, well, Lemon said he liked it, or something, 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 or something, something, something. I said, listen to these old heifers up here. The nerve, the nerve of any of them. And Lola was like, I don't go around acting like you. And then not unless it's Friday night. So I guess on Friday night, the freak and Lolo comes out on Friday. You know what? Y'all really need to find y'all something to do. Both of y'all, Lolo and Krista, y'all need to find y'all something to do. Both of y'all. Both of y'all are too old to be on her acting like this. But as far as them representing the 50 plus club, yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay. They are representing themselves, right? But what y'all need to do is go to your doctor and get on hormone therapy, okay? Because that menopause is driving y'all crazy. It's doing something to your mentals, okay? For y'all to get up on here and present yourselves like that. Hey, Queen Diva, how you doing? Y'all hit the like button and present yourself like that, honey. It's got to be menopause. Y'all getting y'all notifications? But anyway, child, y'all please hit the like. But I had to come on here and have that little conversation. I was like, "Oh, child, there's a lot going on, right?" And I was like, "Oh, so eventually, okay, so they up there arguing, and once again, somebody paid to get Krista down for 15 minutes, right?" And she was like, "I just sit in the back till the 15 minutes is up, right?" And then, but by China, I think China Whitehead came up there after that, but before it was time for Lolo to come back, Pizarro, had closed her channel. She said she got something to do, right? And I was like, oh Lord, hey certified tech, hey Gemini certified Lolo's friend doesn't like Krista. I think that's why she is coming for Krista. Now, in my opinion, maybe so, Gemini, but in my opinion, she coming for Krista about limit. I don't care that she. And then Krista was like, we was up there talking, and you was making all them faces because we know Lolo's face is very animated, right? So, honey, they are in the midst of a beef, of a menopausal beef. I was getting a good kiki out of it. I said, child, if they both don't sit the hell down somewhere and act their A's and not their shoe size and get on that hormone therapy, I don't I don't know what to do. Bye bye. Hold up. Oh, don't you start. Hey, well, see, certified tech said I got 18 likes and 68 people. Y'all please hit the like button. Thank you. And so anyway, I found it very interesting. And so also, while I was trying to figure out what was going on the Buddy Lee's channel, also, before I had clicked off, Lolo had clicked up there. So I'm thinking, well, is she following Krista around, trolling her, following Krista around, wanting to argue with her, like, following Krista around, wanting to, put a dent in her game, or like, what do we really have going on here? Why Lolo is actively going after child of menopause certified tech. She's actively going after Krista. And I'm thinking, but why you don't actively see neither one of them, in my opinion, do what they need to do. They don't go after who they need to go after. They don't put them tones on who they or them reads or them roasts or them gags on who they need to put them tones on because the people they really need to be going at, they don't go at them, right? Like Lolo, the way you going at Krista, that's how you supposed to be doing this, because of the way that Ness did you and intrinsic, as a matter of fact. But you ain't doing that with them, but you feel safe, doing what you're doing with Krista, right? See, that's the thing. Now, see, that's the fake of it all, right? The disingenuousness, should I say, of it all. People around here in this day and age of the B sector, if they ain't gonna go after you, if they feel like, you really gonna do something to them. But if they don't feel afraid, oh, they going after you then, right? Because they feel comfortable. Right? Hey, Vina. And so I think that's what Lolo's doing. As far as Krista go, she put on a sexy voice for the men's that making her look like a fool. But she was rah-rah when it came to Lolo. I mean, she read Lolo down. She said, the people love me over here. And I'm thinking, girl, what people? Are you living in a menopausal dream? And she was like, oh, and then she was up there. Now, I don't know what was said about TC, HBCU Queen or whatever, but Pizarro put on the screen up there something, I guess pretty much HBCU telling Krista, don't say her name, don't put me in it. We've been over since March. You know what I mean? Don't be saying my name, right? And Krista was like, I ain't scared he's suing me. And something. I was like, well, damn. What's going on with HBCU Queen, right? And then she was like, I don't even say your whole name, and I ain't worried about you suing me. And I'm like, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Chell and Bingo was his name. Oh, I'm like, oh, Lord, they doing too much, right? Child, now she don't want Krista to say her name. But when your business come public on YouTube, like I said on Hood Tables yesterday, everybody got a right to talk about it. All right. Child, I haven't noticed Lolo at Buddy Lee's before yesterday. I don't even, that's the first time I had been to Buddy Lee's. I had to search it, on a YouTube search, right? So I just figured she was over there to harass Krista, because that's what it looked like. There you go, Creole Butterfly. Girl, Creole. You sent me the message, and then you didn't give me the tea. Do you have time to hit the link to tell me exactly what was going on over there? Because when I got over there, I heard Krista talking about she was going to bed or whatever. She ain't going to Lemons. We know she showed up at Lemons anyway, they say. But I couldn't red ball it back, and by the time you sent me that message, and by the time I found the channel, you know what I mean? They was in the midst of it all, but I had to click out because I couldn't follow the backstory. You know what I mean? I heard her talking sensual and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what the hell going on? I didn't even know they had something going on. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, what? I didn't know the backstory, girl. Child. Okay, let me know when you're ready, Creole, and I'm gonna drop the link anyway. But yeah, let me know if I need to post it again, because I was like, okay, just Creole done sent me this. I'm trying. I said just Creole, right? Creole done sent me this, child, and I don't know what's going on because I can't read about back. I'm gonna need some info, right? I'm like, well, okay. It seemed interesting because it seemed like he was just, making her look like a fool. You know what I mean? Anyway, but I would like to have heard it. But like I said, that no red ball thing, they just Android honey. That's for the birds, right? I can't get the gist of the tea if I can't roll back, red ball it back, But like I said, all that rah rah that just Krista got for Lolo, and that rah rah that Lolo got for her, they need to be putting that rah rah to the people that's coming at them, that's making them look foolish. Okay, so I don't understand that right there. So because ain't no, hey Buddha Bell, me for one, I ain't impressed by them beefing with each other. Okay, cause like so what? And then really y'all arguing about lemon, like I said, in my opinion anyway. Right? The menopause is getting to him. That young man don't want either. He don't want y'all to be his sugar mama. He want a sugar daddy. His own self. Like y'all should want a sugar daddy. I don't understand what's going on here. I'm telling you, they need to get on hormone therapy certified tech, because that menopause and them hot flashes is driving them crazy. Okay. Now I realize that some women have a problem growing older, right? They don't know how to grow older gracefully, right? For me, I know how to grow older gracefully. So I'm not around here trying to suck on no pop bottles or whatever Lolo said she was doing. I'm like, huh? Run around showing your breastises and all of this and all of that. I'm still cool with Krista, girl, but you make yourself look like a fool. And Lolo, I'd appreciate you saying that she was representing the 50 plus club. Because, girl, I assure you that is not the case. She don't represent me. She represent a darn gone self. Okay? Because, girl, that is too much. Hey, Angie. Oh, child, doing too much. I hope this is my girl, right? Because I forgot to put up the thing. Is this you, Creole?
It's
Creole?
me.
Oh, girl, thank you. Because
Yeah, it's me.
I was like, oh, my God, am I going to get plugged up? Oh, hey, the B second pocket. So, anyway, Creole, girl, you got to give me the tea. Thank you for sending me the message last night. But I couldn't follow along because, like I said, by the time I got over there, I couldn't even read all of that. So, what made you tell me to get over to Buddy Lee's? What was it that was said that made
Because
you send me that message?
okay, so because somebody who was that? Somebody sent something to me and like, you need to go over to Buddy Lee's. And I had been going over, I just be in his sky, you know. And
Mm,
so when I hit Buddy Lee's, I'm like, well. Okay,
mm,
what's this about?
mm.
So from my understanding, and anybody can correct me, hey Angie Boo, from my understanding, them two was supposed to have been trying to start a little romance or over the social media romance, talking about just Krista and Buddy Lee. Okay.
Oh, so wait a
Uh
minute. I got a question. I got questions, right? Because I
okay.
don't know nothing about this. So when Krista was saying she done found her another relationship besides Lemon, was she talking about Buddy Lee?
I'm assuming yes. I'm
Okay.
assuming yes. Now, when
Okay.
she was over on Lemons the other night, um, somebody, okay, I don't know if you know it, but she was over on Lemons the one night. That what's that girl's name? Dragons and all of them fell out. before
Okay.
then they was all having fun. And so Crystal got a water bottle and was acting like she was, giving head, right? And
Oh,
she was doing
that's
all
what
this
Buddy
to
Lee
everybody.
was talking about.
Yeah. So
Cause I heard him say
Buddy
that before.
Lee's
Anyway, go ahead,
people,
girl. Cause I didn't see it. Go ahead. What happened?
Buddy Lee's people actually sent him the clip.
Oh,
And that's when I got over there, that's what he was reviewing was the clip.
mm. Oh, did
And
he show? Did he play the clip?
yes, he played the clip.
What?
And he said she couldn't support me on my night because that's the same night Buddy Lee got 8,000. And he was celebrating. He was having a
Oh,
celebration for her. Yeah. And he said she couldn't support me because she was over there with Lemon doing this. And he kept saying, my heart's
mm,
broke. My heart is broke.
mm-hmm,
Like that. So I
mm-hmm,
was like, oh man, you know.
mm-hmm,
So, anyway, finally, I don't know when somebody went and got her or whatever, but when I came back, she was up on the panel and they was talking about it. He was looking at the video because she said, no, it wasn't in my mouth or I didn't suck it or something like that. But
oh,
then he pulled it up and said, look. And then she said she didn't do something else. And he said, I already caught you in one lie. You know,
mm-hmm.
I was like, where's Miss O? Because right now, Miss O be done commented and everything. I see you had, commented. I'm like, Miss O don't know about all this. Let me go over and
No,
tell
I
her, get
didn't
over here.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know.
yeah, he kept talking to her and she was talking to him. She was like, I don't know why everybody keeps telling you this and and
Mm,
stuff like that. He was like, well, do you think Lemon will be upset that you over here? And she said,
mm,
why? Because he's my friend. We just friends and he'll tell you I'm his friend. And oh my
mm.
goodness, it was just, I said it was a bad Tubi movie. I said, this is a
Ooh,
bad,
ooh, ooh, ooh.
I said, this is a bad Tubi movie. Oh my goodness. But it was just like, it was weird.
So,
Z
okay, let me ask you this. Let me
Okay.
ask you this. How long has this been going on, Creole?
With them trying to date or say they dating or whatever. I think
Yeah.
ever since Lemon told her, we'll just be friends, we cool, blah 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 blah. I think
Uh-huh.
from that time on, then
Okay.
somebody told her, they got to talk about Buddy Lee, and then, that's when she said that she got somebody else that she's interested in or that's interested in her and things like that.
Well, do you
Yeah.
think Buddy Lee was just running game on Crystal? Or do you think he was really interested in her? Or just wanted to use it
Miss
for
O,
content?
I ain't even go. You know what? I ain't gonna answer that because you know I want to. I was sitting there like, okay. That's all I could say was okay. You know.
Mm,
But then Buddy Lee's people told him, when she wasn't upper, Buddy Lee's people told him, said, well, you just number 4 or 5 or something. He said, what you mean? And they said,
mm,
oh, you didn't know? Said she done been when they got the name and everybody she was, trying to have a romantic whatever with. And they
yeah.
mentioned, TC. He said, wait a minute. She was trying to be with a woman. They said, yeah. Everybody on the platform said, yeah.
Ooh,
He didn't know none of that.
what?
Yep.
Well, so
Yep.
did
Yep.
he really break up with her last night? Because I thought I heard that on, I believe, Monica Q's channel.
Child, Miss O, it was so long. I'm like, I can't. This is challenging my mental. I can't do this. So I just clicked
Look.
out. I'm like, I'll go back and see what everybody talking about it today. I
Uh-huh.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, I can't follow. I came in the middle of the conversation. By the time you left me the message and I found the channel, and she was talking about going to bed. But they say she went to Lemon's panel after she left his. Is that true?
I didn't see it over when I was there, but like I said, these panels be so long. I gotta tap out. I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I just look at y'all tomorrow where I can fast forward everything. So I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
She may have. But she told Buddy Lee she wasn't going over there. But she said not tonight because I'm talking to you. Because she wanted to really talk to Buddy Lee about whatever questions that he had for her. And that's one thing I can give her. She did say, whatever you want to ask me, I'll answer. You know,
Mm.
she did say that. She said, I answer. But I'm telling you, that ZX is a mess. He wouldn't let up at all. He told Buddy Lee, I feel like since she sucked on the bottle for Lemon, she need to suck on the bottle for you. I was no more
Oh,
good. Yeah, I Miss O.
no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I was cracking. I said, "No, wow, really,
Oh,
ZX, really?"
was she willing?
So
Did he
yeah,
ask her to do it for him?
huh?
Did he ask her to do it for him too?
I hadn't heard him say that. I didn't hear him say that. But they was like, everybody's like, but you see the chat, they said Buddy Lee is a master troll for the black sector.
Yeah, yeah,
I just thought, because the other day when I was over in Buddy Lee's and they got to talking about her, Lady Live was, kind of telling him, man, you need to back up off of that because it ain't where you want to go. And he got to talking about it some more. And I'm like, this is great, get interesting. I'm gonna have to start hanging out a little bit more over here. And
man. I
earlier,
couldn't even find them. I don't know nothing about them over there, so I don't go
mm-hmm,
to those channels. But for the fact that Krista is over there hunting ping, I found it in a way that she had her sexy voice on and all of this and all of that, and then did you see? Was you there when Lolo hit the link trolling her?
yeah, yeah.
Yo, what happened with
See,
that? What you think about that conversation?
this that was just a continuation from what happened at Pizzas. Okay. Earlier that
Right,
day
right.
at at Pizzas, I gotta give it to her. Crystal, she dog walked Lolo, and Lolo's my baby. You
She
know she
really
is.
did. Yep.
But Crystal ate her up, honey.
She
And
really
I
did.
told
Yes,
Lolo,
she did.
I said, baby, if you was saying something to Crystal, we couldn't hear it. I said, you need a better mic, because we couldn't hear it. You probably was giving her some, some good ones, but we couldn't hear it because your mic was so low. I said,
Mm-hmm.
if she was going in, she was
Mm.
really, and I think Lolo was trying to not go there, and everything over on peace. So she was really
Oh,
trying not
Gemini,
to push it.
Creole. Gemini said she came on Lemon Panel around 3 a.m. I'm like, dang, do she sleep?
For real, Gemini?
Child,
Dang, who's up that late? Well, never mind. Never mind.
child. Well,
So, but
okay, so Lolo I heard them a little bit on Pizzazz, right? And
yeah,
Lola was saying, yeah, I came at you first. And then she was saying she was trying to protect them as panel because he already done been P-bomb before. And, the stuff Krista be doing on her, like, I guess showing her tits and sucking on bottles or whatever. She don't want his channel flagged, right? And then somebody
yeah.
was in the chat, like, and I agree, or even on the panel one, when they say, why do you feel like you got to protect this panel? That's his panel. You know. And so I was like, "Ooh, Lola got a crush on him too." And she was like,
I
"No."
think I think Lolo's kind of looking out for him like a maybe a little brother or something. I don't think she like him like that. I don't.
Mm,
I kind of know Lolo and her speed, and Lemon ain't her speed. He ain't her speed. Trust me.
yeah.
But I think what started it was because Lolo had a live that says just Crystal, let's talk, or just Crystal, can I talk to you for a moment? Or something like that. It's still up. But she had a live where she wanted just Crystal to come over there because in Lolo's mind, she was trying to talk to her, 50-year-old woman, a 50-year-old woman, so we can talk and let you know you're not looking good out here like this.
Right.
That's where her heart was.
Right.
However, it didn't go over like that well. And I believe that
Right.
just Krista felt offended. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna try to chastise me? I'm just as old as you is, and whatever I do is
Yeah.
me, you know.
Hmm.
So that's what all that was on Pisa's panel. Because Lola was asleep. She said she woke up and heard her name. I
Ooh.
thought somebody went and got her, but she said she woke up and heard her name when Just Crystal was on Pieces panel, like just hammering her, going at her. So that's
Mm.
what made her come over to Pieces.
But my thing is, Creole, why she got all this smoke for Lolo, but she don't got all this smoke for these people that's trolling her and making her look foolish, like these men, especially the men. She don't mind going after the women because she did read Lolo down over there at Pizarro's because I heard it. But she don't be going after the right people, and Lolo don't either. You know what I mean?
I feel
In
you.
my opinion.
I feel you. I don't know. I was wondering that. I'm like, I know she, her and ZX, they had a little whatever once before Krista and
Mm-hmm.
ZX. like she really read him too one day. I think she got tired of whatever he was trying to do, and she let him have it for a little bit. But then, that was kind of it. Hey, the ham show boo. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I've been wondering it too. Like y'all going after each other, but what about everybody else? That's going after y'all. And this is what I know about Lolo. You really got to push Lolo. Once she
Mm-hmm.
gets that, because she's really been trying to be this new person and not let
Mm-hmm.
things upset her and all this and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I knew it was coming. I said it was coming. I said, you know what? She gonna get tired of that, and that old Lolo gonna come out, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
happened. She got tired of that, and when she hit that panel, when they got to talking over on Buddy Lee's, and she she heard Krista talking in her little old voice, her little sexy voice, and all that. Lolo was like, you know what? That ain't how you was talking to me, and it just went from one extreme to another. She just started going in, going in, going in. And so then Krista said, either said she needs to drop or I'm gonna drop or something like that.
Oh.
And she's like, never mind, I'll drop. And so she said, bye. And so she dropped. And so Lolo said, I'm sorry, Buddy Lee. I couldn't sit up here and listen to this fake stuff no more. If you need me to drop so she can come back, I'll drop. And he was like, no, she can come back. It's open.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's okay.
Oh.
What's up, Queen
Did
Diva?
she
Queen
come
Diva
back?
said facts.
Well, did she come back?
Yes, eventually she did because when I went to her, because Lolo, she left to do a live. And she
Uh-huh.
went over there to eat Krista up on that live. Okay. And
Oh.
she told everybody to go over there to Buddy Lee. She said, if y'all want to see something, y'all go over to Buddy Lee's, right? She said, cause
Mm-hmm.
this is where this is coming from. I just had to stop and do a quick live about her. And
Mm-hmm.
so we went back over there. She was up her because they kept on saying, well, Lola, she's back up her now, even though she left, she back. And so everybody went over to see, what else was gonna happen. And like I said, Lord, y'all, this is a Tubi movie, but it's a bad version of one. This is the generic.
Okay. Oh, chat. Do she really? Okay. Gemini said, Olivia, Crystal likes playing the part of the dingy, mistreated woman to get attention and have the commentary about her. Now, I realize that and I agree. But, honey, I heard her say she was talking to Lolo. I think it was Pizarro's panel where she said she was going to put her name back as Mrs. Lemon. And I was like,
Yep,
what?
yep, that's what
And
she
so
said.
that's what made me think that they fighting about Lemon, right? And so, cause the undertone of it all, and now maybe you're right. Maybe Lolo don't have no crush on Lemon, and she ain't going after him. But I think Crystal think that,
Could be. That's a good way of thinking about it.
just like she don't like Cherry P, for no reason at all, cause Lemon like Cherry P, so she got animosity towards her. Now, see, I agree that Crystal be trolling somewhat, but a lot of this stuff she takes seriously. You know what I mean? And so I
Mm-hmm.
think at some point in time, she really did start feeling Lemon. Now, they both admitted that Lemon showed her his pain, honey, and
Yep.
because she's going through menopause, maybe that just took her over the edge, child. I don't know, Creole.
He admitted that he showed the. Well, I was in there that night when they was going to end the live, and he
Yeah.
said, "I'm going to end this live." He said, "But Crystal and I think it was Treecy and somebody else." He was like, "Y'all hold on, or I'm gonna send y'all a link or something," because they were going to get if they showed him a part of their breast, he was going to show
Uh-huh.
them the ping, if I remember
Oh, wait a
correctly.
minute. Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Now, wait a minute. I got a question, child. I got a question. So, did Tracy see the ping too?
I believe Treecy did get a chance. No, somebody went to. I think Treecy saw it, but at that
Oh,
time, what's name went to sleep. Just Crystal went to sleep and missed it or something like that. Because I know
uh-huh.
Chrissy was like, "Hey, babe, what happened? You didn't come over. What happened?" And
Oh,
all this and said, "Oh, I saw it."
oh.
So I don't. And Chrissy, if I'm lying on you, baby, I'm not trying to. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got another question. So, if
Mm-hmm.
Tracy seen the ping, right? Allegedly, we're gonna say
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, right? Do
Mm-hmm.
you think that's why Tracy is swinging so hard for Lemon now? Because when she team Lemon now out the way, you can't tell her no different. Oh, RY
Okay.
said,
All right.
Tracy
Yep.
said, look, Creole. RY said, Tracy said the pain was smiling at her, child.
Well, she saw it. Okay. Okay. And it was tripping everybody else out in Buddy Lee's chat yesterday because, and look, it's always RNY. That's my sister. I love her. RNY said, but wait a minute. Just 2 days ago, a day ago, you was talking about how you love women. She said, I'm confused.
Oh,
So everybody
child.
was like, yeah, wait a minute. So
Hey,
I don't
Brian,
know.
I didn't know that until just now that Treecy seen the pain. I had
Yeah.
no idea. I be missing stuff because number one, I ain't up in the wee hours of the morning because I don't have insomnia, child, right? And even if I get up to use the bathroom, I don't like that chaos channel over there. I don't fool with Lemon's
Yeah.
channel, right?
RNY backed me
So,
up. Okay. I thought so, RNY. Thank you, boo.
oh, oh,
Cause I don't like
so
I don't
so
like before I go to bed, if I can't sleep, then I turn it on and then I turn it
Yeah. So,
off.
but wait a minute, I got a question. So they say that Treecy now is even into it with Woo and what's that other girl's name? The homeless chick.
Dragon.
Yeah, Dragons.
Hmm.
So do you think she fighting for a spot too? Cause Treecy's in her 50s as well, child.
Now Tracy got a man. Tracy got a man at
Oh,
home.
that's why she posted. But now just cause she got a man at home, don't mean Treecy will travel. You know what I mean? And I don't mean
No,
no harm, Treecy, but girl, we know you familiar with traveling to California, girl. We remember. So you said the
yeah,
pin was smiling at you. So I mean, what? Why you think it was smiling at you, girl?
she's a lemons mod.
That was a lie when Lemon told Treecy to come hit the link, so he can end the live and show Treecy and Krista his ping on a private stream. Y'all, I didn't know nothing about this until this morning. Ooh, child. Hey, Hershey, I got a question for you two in a minute. Ooh, child. So Treecy done seen the ping, and she done said the ping was smiling at her. Bye
uh,
bye.
oh my goodness. Yes, girl. So all of this stuff is just going on. I'm just
Like I
sitting back.
said, menopause wars, Creole menopause. Now, when
I believe
I about died when Lolo said, your eyelashes was falling out, and Krista said, it's cause I was sweating. I got my hair's too hot. I said, no, heifer, no. That's them hot sweats that you get from menopause. Don't try
see.
it. Don't even
See. Mm-mm.
try.
Man.
They need to go get hormone therapy, child. Oh
Yeah.
my God, honey lemon, honey showing pins, got these women's hot and bothered, okay? And he don't want none of them.
I don't know. I don't know if he's gay or not. I really don't.
Well,
I
let me
think
tell you something. Let me tell you
okay,
something.
go ahead.
Hood Table. The title of Hood Table's video was something, saying when you saying something, do you have the proof, right? I
Right.
got proof that Lemon is gay. Let me tell you what my proof is, right? Pay attention.
Okay.
My proof is the fact that I got a gaydar and it never goes wrong. Okay. And I have been saying Lemon was gay since before I seen his fat ass, his Pillsbury Doughboy looking ass, sitting on that little bitty ass stool in Vegas, eating that damn pizza with that blue on. That just confirmed it, right? And also the fact that he tried to say that him and little bitty ass Shaquem was trying on his clothes. I was like, nah, y'all was about to get caught effing. And so he just grabbed the first pair of shorts he seen. Nigga, what you mean he was trying on your clothes? I don't think so.
Oh my.
And also I saw a little bit of part of the video, Vegas video when what is his name? Lemon was putting on his shoes and Shaquem was looking guilty. And I'm like, that's my proof. Thank you very much. That's all the proof I need. So yes, I do have proof. Right. Gemini said last night was calm. Chill live. It was actually enjoyable last night and this morning. Child, I wouldn't even know, Gemini. I don't even know what happened. On why I said there was also the live where Treecy was in her bathroom getting ready to leave. And she's trying to compare the size to items in her bathroom. Wait a minute. Treecy had me cracking up. She's hilarious. She was wait,
Oh my goodness.
Creole. So she
Oh
was trying. She was comparing the size. I mean, against the perfume bottle to the size of old boy's peen.
I guess so. Dang, that's what Iron
Child,
Wise
maybe it
saying. Good
was it
grief.
perfume bottle size or a Lysol bottle size? Like we want to know.
They
I'm
say he's got a
confused.
nice package. That's what's on the street. On the
But
word
ain't
on the
none of
curb
them
is he
never
got a
getting a
nice package.
package though.
Huh?
But Creole ain't none of them never getting a package. They ain't never getting it, Creole.
Oh wow.
He tempting
Child.
them with visuals, girl. They done got
Mm,
hot and bothered, beyond the menopause. They hot and bothered about something they done seen. Maybe it's the fantasy of it all. Okay. It's
mm.
like just me said, Treecy said it looked like it was it was every time I say she said it was smiling at her, I'm like, baby, what the hell? What does smiling at her mean? What does that
Okay.
mean, Creole?
Okay, let me
Creole.
see. Huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know, child. I have I have no idea. I ain't never known one to smile at you, but okay.
It was smiling. What?
Did you see Iron one when she posted?
Huh?
Did you see what Iron White typed?
Uh, Let's see. She said, there's one thing. Is this it? There's one thing in particular
Yeah.
that I saw Lemon do in a few pics that makes me think he may not be gay. What's the one thing, on why? What's the one thing? Joan Robinson said, Miss O, that's not proof. He's does see Joan. There's proof in my mind, girl. There's proof in my mind. I'm gonna need proof of life of when it comes as it pertains to him being straight. I need proof of life, girl. You know how they be saying that I don't want to be messy. Creole, I'm not. I'm a, you know what?
That's just Crystal. There's just Crystal.
Oh, Krista, girl, what you been doing, Krista? Krista, you want to hit the link? Because I got
Come on up
questions.
with
I
just
got a
Crystal,
question
girl.
for you. I really need to know the answers, girl.
Come on up here, just
Creole,
Crystal.
I feel like being messy. I'm gonna try not to be messy. Pray for me, Creole.
I got you, girl. I got you. Because
Pray
I
for me
mean,
not to
only
be
she can
petty.
answer questions, though. That's what's so fun. That's if that's the
I
real
got
just
petty questions, and I don't want to do this. I don't
right.
want to do this. I don't want to offend nobody for real.
I was tripping yesterday. I was sitting in that chat like, say who? What?
But Creole, you better. Let me just say this, girl. You better had hit the link this morning, cause you started this mess. Okay.
I
Cause
just
the
gonna get
nerve
ready
of
to
you
drop.
to send me a message about this stuff. I said, you know what? When I go live, if that goddamn Creole don't go hit my dang on link, we're gonna have a dang on problem. Cause I thought about that shit all night. And I was mad because I couldn't roll back. I said, bye. Creole better hit that link.
Oh, so he got it to where you can't red ball.
I
Okay.
couldn't red ball and I felt away. I did. And I said, Creole done started this. Hey, RNY.
Hey, Miss Olivia.
Hey,
Hey,
my girl.
sis.
Hey, boo.
RNY girl, before you
Hey.
say anything, please. Can you please? Because I'm trying not to be petty. Y'all pray for me. Put up the cross. Take me to the King, Lord, and guard my tongue. But I got a question and I can't help it.
So here's
This
what I
is not
meant.
the day for this, okay? Who petty
So
alert.
here's what
But
I meant
anyway, Krista,
when I put in the
RNY, this is
chat.
my question. RNY,
Okay,
this is
go
my
ahead.
question, okay?
Go ahead.
What was Treecy? Tell me what Treecy said about the peen smiling at her. Please start from the beginning.
Okay, so
That was
Lemon
wrong.
was
Wait,
live,
give me a minute.
right? Miss Oh, get it together.
Ah,
Whew. Okay, so Lemon was live, and I think Krista was on the panel, and Tracy was in the chat. So they was talking about seeing Lemon's peen. So Lemon said, Tracy, hit the link, and I'll end this live and I'll show you, hit the link. So Tracy ended up hitting the link, right? So she hit the link, and then
Wait,
the live
hold
ended.
on. Why? Is this you, Krista?
Yes, it's me.
that's her. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Go
she
ahead,
hit the
RY.
link.
Who
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So
have
she hit
go
the
with
link,
RY
and
finish here, but I'm gonna go on
Is
mute,
my
okay?
is my sound okay?
You sound
Yeah,
okay to
you
me.
fine.
Yeah, you sound okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Go
he
ahead,
hit the
on.
link. Treecy hit the link. The live ended. Next thing we know, Treecy went live, and I think the title of that live was "Christa, where were you?" Treecy goes live, and she's in the bathroom. I think she was getting ready to go to work. She said,
Oh, I know which day you
babes,
talking about.
it was big. You know, it was smiling. It's like it was smiling at me.
Wait, what?
And then she started picking up bottles in the bathroom. She said, I mean, I think it was like this size. And then she put it down. She said, no, I think it was, and started comparing it to stuff in
See,
the bathroom. I sat at work and
Girl,
I
did she pick up the
cried watching it.
Lysol bottle?
I don't think she picked
Oh,
I don't think she
Jesus.
picked up the Lysol bottle.
no,
Girl.
But we was all
Talk
trying to
amongst yourself. I'm just getting everybody's muffins and donuts out the bag. Talk amongst yourself.
So I was thinking, well, where was Krista? Because I thought he was supposed to show it to Treecy and
Right,
Krista. But
right.
Treecy kept saying,
Yeah.
Krista, where were you? And I think Krista said she may have went to
That
sleep
was
or
sweet,
something
yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
Honey, I was tickled at the fact that she was comparing it to stuff in the bathroom.
Listen, RNY, was she jovial? Was she happy to be was she
She was
excited?
very jovial. She was very
Oh,
jovial. And she just kept saying,
oh.
looked like it was smiling at me. She said, it's big.
Everybody said that me. Smiling at me.
Man,
Okay.
every
I
time
said,
you
bless
say it
her
was
heart.
smiling at it, do you realize I'm gonna be thinking about this all day? It was
Listen, okay.
smiling at it.
Messy,
It was
messy,
And let me
messy.
tell
the
you, when my
cutest
husband come
thing.
home from work, I'm gonna ask him, I'm say, baby, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to make it smile at me, okay? I just want to see it smile because I heard
God.
it can smile, and it
Oh
ain't
my
never
God.
smiled at me. It's done stood
But
at attention,
but
but
here's
I
what I
ain't
meant when
seen
I
no
put in the
smile.
chat. Oh Lord. Here's what I meant by it's something that he does in his pictures that make me believe he really may not be gay. Right.
Why you say
If you
He's
that?
look
not
at a
gay.
few of his pictures, there's something he does with his hands, right? Don't ask me how I know this. I just know. If if you look at his hands, he's throwing up a sign, and it's the initials CK. He's doing it with his fingers. CK stands for crypt illa with a K in front. I don't want to demonetize your
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And that's actually a game. And that's why, if you notice, he's always in red.
That's
Right,
true. Now that's
right.
true. Yeah.
And
You're right
once
on the money. You're right on the money.
and
But
not
my
only that,
thing
well,
is,
I do know about the CK because somebody I work with was explaining that to me, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, and
but
they
you could
can't
be
be
a
like
gay gang member.
And I thought about that too, Miss Olivia, but I don't think so.
No,
I don't
he's
know. And
not.
Well, maybe
here's
he's just
another
a
reason
little.
why
You
I
know
don't feel
what?
like Lemon is gay, because that is an
I
easy
don't think
jacket to put on a
I
man in the
really don't.
sector.
I don't
That's
think
true. It's true. It is an easy jacket. Like I said, it's just my gaydar, and I could be wrong. But until I have concrete evidence, otherwise, that's just gonna be my opinion. But hey, I value y'all opinion too. But for the if the nigga so good that he can make his peen smile at Treecy, I'm like, well, damn, I might
I'm not
need to
doing
rethink
this.
my opinion. Okay,
I'm not.
cause I'm 50 something years old and I ain't never encountered one that smiles at me. Okay.
Listen. When she said it smiled at, oh, I
I
said,
can't wait to tell my sister this.
and I had to keep red balling it back to make sure I heard it right.
Is it still on her? Is it still on her channel?
It may
Why?
be. It may be.
Yo know the name of the video, do you?
I think it's titled "Krista, Where Are You?" or something like that.
Okay, child, I'm gonna try to go find it because girl, I just need an audio clip of that, okay? So me and my sister can have a good kiki.
okay.
See,
Okay.
them
Oh
slick the
Lord.
body. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Gang members ain't online arguing. They not.
Oh.
But it's just that when he throws up that CK in them pictures, I'm just like, I see
Mm,
you. But that's
mm-mm.
Now
what I
there's
meant.
some
I'm about to
Listen,
drop down and get back to
listen.
work.
there's some
Thank,
games
thank you,
that
RY girl. Thank you for that smiling peen tea.
You're welcome. Bye, y'all.
bye bye.
Girl,
Bye-bye.
Krista.
Yes.
Krista. Chris,
Yes.
why
Yes.
you and Lolo into it for real? Or y'all into it about Lemon? Or she just
Girl,
delusional?
She
Because
said,
she
girl,
was following you
this
yesterday.
lady
She followed
is,
you to Bizarro's. She followed you to Buddy Lee's. Girl, I'm trying to make it make
yes,
sense.
yes. This lady
What
has become
happened?
obsessed with me. She has
Mm,
become obsessed with me.
you
And
so nasty.
yeah.
mm.
I'm gonna run. Look, I gotta run to the microwave. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come
she has
back for real,
really
Creole.
become obsessed, and it's a
Oh,
bit disturbing, and especially
mhm.
her behavior over on Buddy Lee's yesterday. It was
Now,
quite
I
quite
seen a little bit
disturbing.
of it, but what happened? Did y'all get into it the same way y'all got into it at Bizarro's? Because you read her down at Bizarro's
Yeah,
yesterday. I was like, well, what the fuck?
I
You
didn't
read her
do that,
down.
Miss Olivia. I didn't do that, Miss Olivia, because when I go over to people's panels, I try with everything in me to be on my best behavior and be on my best behavior some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unless I am extremely just pushed. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? To the point where you know how you almost fall over and your head almost touch your knees, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm going off. But I
Mm-hmm.
try to not do that when I'm up on panels and stuff. I really, really. And yesterday, I was not over at Buddy Lee's for her to have conversation with her. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, I had that old man that follows me around. I had him to deal with,
Mm.
and Buddy Lee and I had a disagreement. So it was a lot going on, and I really just wasn't really in it for her.
So did
And
you
then
and Buddy
everything
Lee
she was
break
doing
up?
was,
But did you and Buddy Lee break up
well, um, we had a good
about
time
Lemon?
Friday, huh?
Mm-hmm. Did
Yeah,
y'all break
we
up
had a
about Lemon?
we had a great time on Friday. It was
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. Oh my God, it was wonderful. But towards the end, different people did kept telling him that, Krista was with this person, liking this person, doing this. So he was like, whoa, 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 you know, and he was like, why don't we just, slow it down, really slow it down, slow it down. Sure, yeah. I don't mind slowing stuff down. I don't rush for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday, I was supposed to come over there and spend his Egg K um, subscriber thing with him. I
Mm-hmm.
came over, left a message, something in the chat. That older guy, that old man, had supposedly doxed my apartment.
You
So
talking
I
about
seen a
Glitter Boo?
couple of yeah, we're concerned that did you know that this is what he's doing? And so I went on, did a quick 20-minute video letting the family and people that would know though that is not my apartment. Let that old man do what he got to do. We'll catch up
Mm-hmm.
on that later.
Mm.
Um, Went
What
back
he
to
do
Buddy
that for?
Lee's.
What
He
he
just been
do that
obsessed
for?
with me. He just been
That's
obsessed
what I'm
with
trying to
me,
say.
Miss
Is he up?
Olivia.
Is Glitter Boo obsessed with you?
He's been just obsessed with me. He
Girl.
came over there to Buddy Lee's the other, what was it, Friday, and he said, "That's where you've been. Was
Ooh.
wondering where you've been hiding at all day today." Because I was over at
Uh-uh.
Buddy Lee's for, I guess, almost like 7 hours up on their
Mm-hmm.
live with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my God. And he was just
Now
over
he's
there,
stalking
just,
you.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
child.
So, I just did a video to him today and let him know
Mm-hmm.
I'm disturbed about what's going on in your household, and then especially about the information. So we're going to get some help over there so somebody can get in that house and find out what's going on,
Oh
because
my
his
God.
behavior is a cry for help. Okay,
Girl, he might
so
need what do you call it? Adult protective services to go over and take a
that's what I
look at.
said. That's what I'm contacting. I said I'm gonna give him a couple of days, and especially since he said also that the daughter is leaving the baby with him.
Oh
So no
Lord.
baby should be left in a house with a man that's conducting himself like that. No running
No.
water and stuff. Maybe he's a little paranoid
Oh.
because he don't know where he's going to go because his home is in foreclosure over
Right.
$20,000. He don't know where he's going.
Oh.
Whatever it is, maybe somebody can get here and help him, because the way he's conducting himself online, that's not normal. That's a cry for
Oh.
help. That's a cry. And plus,
Child.
giving out his address, that's definitely a cry for help. You know. And so we're going to see what
Child.
we can do for him. But far as Buddy Lee, yeah, that's what happened. And I think it was a misunderstanding. Although I left his place on Saturday, I went over to Lemons.
Mm-hmm.
I did too much at Lemons. I did too much.
Mm.
I
Too
was
much for
over there.
Buddy
They're
Lee.
calling it glass. Huh?
You did too much for Buddy Lee, or
No,
too
I
much in
did too
general.
much. I did too much over there at Lemons
Right,
on
that's what I'm saying.
Saturday.
Did you do? Is that what spot? Is that what led to the conversation that you had with Buddy Lee last night? That's what I'm asking.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Because of course, people had sent him the videos and stuff
Yeah,
of
I
what I
heard
was
he
over
played
there
the
doing.
video of you sucking on a bottle cap or something.
Yeah, I did a
Man,
lot,
what you
Miss
do with the
Olivia.
bottle cap? I see. I know that's your boy, but I don't watch Living. So even when it
It
came to the Treecy thing, this is the first time that I heard that this morning. And the only reason why
really.
I know about the Buddy Lee is because CreoleButterfly told me about it last night because I don't watch him either. So girl,
Oh,
Krista, you running around here being
Miss
bad,
Creole
girl.
out here giving out the news, girl.
I be trying to get info about the news because I didn't appreciate Creole telling me to go over there. And then I had to search for the video and I had to type a couple of times to find the
You know, he was
video.
my
And then I
DJ.
click on the video. Then I couldn't red ball it back and you was up there talking sexy
Yeah,
about you fist to go to bed. Next thing I know, Lolo that popped up. I said, F this ish. Let me get off here because I don't know the fucking backstory. I was mad because I couldn't
Baby.
red ball it back, girl. I wasn't mad because y'all was
Honey.
up on the panel.
Just
I
that's
was
what
Krista
I
mad
gave you
because
the
I
kept,
couldn't
voice
red
for
ball
you.
it back.
and that's
Just
what I kept
Krista gave you
telling
the
him
voice for
too.
you.
I have
What you
been
say,
like,
Creole?
the biggest. Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, just Krista gave you that voice, baby. She was honey who. It
Yes, she
was
was.
it was so funny when she dropped. It was a whole lot of people said, "Dang, do y'all feel like y'all need a shower?" It was two.
Who
I heard
said?
that
Oh,
sexy
somebody
voice.
gonna
I
get
mentioned it
pregnant.
earlier,
Somebody
Krista.
go.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen, you know Miss Creole, and that's what I was telling Buddy yesterday. I was like, I can't believe I'm actually talking to him. I'm like,
Mm,
I am such a fucking fan of his. So I was still in awe that I was even talking to him. I was like,
Oh wow. Okay.
Jesus.
Mhm.
I was just, oh my God. But with everything that happened, Saturday I wasn't at the thing with him, and I was supposed to be at the thing with him. And yes, like he said, we were supposed to be cammed up, and I was supposed to celebrate with him and everything.
mm-hmm.
But when I went over there, I was typing in the chat. He was reading everybody else, but he wasn't reading mine. So I just thought, hey, when he said he getting ready to cut this stuff loose, maybe he meant all the way loose. So I didn't know what to think. I just know I was
Mm.
telling everybody about coming over there. So I was explaining that to him. While explaining that to him,
Krista,
of
hold
course,
on,
people at
Krista,
our
hold on for a minute, Krista. Hold on. I want to ask you, is this true? Lisa Green says she went to make Lemon jealous with Buddy Lee, and it worked to a certain extent, but he still don't want a relationship. He just want her sitting on his counter, like an ornament. What do you think about that comment? Do you agree, disagree? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
and I think she's talking about Lemon just want me sitting on the panel, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
Buddy.
Lemon, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What you think about
Yes,
that?
on yesterday, I did not go over to Buddy Lee to make Lemon jealous. I promise y'all I
Mm-hmm,
didn't. I know it may
mm-hmm,
seem that way, but I did not do that for that reason. I promise you.
mm-hmm.
But last night in the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep, so I went on over to Lemon's,
Well,
and
now that's what I was going to
we
say.
had a
Because
talk.
Krista, when I wait a minute, baby. When I clicked on the link, I heard you say, you was getting ready for bed, and I heard Buddy Lee ask you, was you go over to Lemons after you leave his channel? And I heard you say no, but now you're saying you went over there anyway because you couldn't sleep. But is this after Buddy Lee broke up with you, or y'all decided to part ways? Like, what did you feel a way about parting ways? So you said, "F it, let me go on here and click Lemons link." Like, girl, what was your thought process? That's what I want to know.
Actually, I didn't find out that Buddy said what he said to me because there was so much going on. I didn't even hear it.
Mm,
It was Sassy that told me once I got over to the chat. I don't know if it was, but Sassy came up to give us the minute mark. But I didn't even
mm,
know that he had said what he said
mm,
until I got over there to Lemons because I had did a video. Lady La came up, she talked to me and stuff. I did about an hour long video, because I couldn't sleep, and I was just talking about what had happened between him and I, and everything, just so everybody would know firsthand what had went on. But when I got over here, I said, I still can't sleep. I said, let me just go over here to Lemons and see what they doing. And I
Mm.
came up there and I talked, and then they was like, well, he said he dumped you. He said that not to come back and blah 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 and all of that stuff that, and I'm like, when? I didn't hear that. I said, I
Mm.
really did not hear that. So then I
Mm.
went in, listened to it, and sure enough, but
Mm.
we still don't know if he just used the wrong words or
Mm.
if, but I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm gonna
Mm.
stay back here. And then after talking to Lemon on yesterday, and everything, we had a little time together to talk.
Oh,
Of course, it was
online or
online because
offline?
he wasn't.
Women
It
online
was
or
online.
offline?
It was online.
Well, what was the talk about
Yeah.
yesterday? I missed it. What
It just
happened?
kind of like happened. And so of course, they had told him also that I had told Lolo I was changing my name back to Miss Lemon.
Mm.
And I'm like, well,
Yes, I heard
everybody
you
still
say
call me.
that.
Yeah, everybody still call me that anyway. And plus,
Ooh.
yeah.
So what he
So
say about that?
he was like, go ahead, do what do what you got to do.
Mm.
So then
Oh.
Ghetto came up and he questioned both of
Mm-hmm.
us, as well as I think her name is Heatwave, Miss Heatwave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so she questioned, she talked to us, and so both of us, we do still have feelings for each other and all of that great stuff. So
Mm.
we're just gonna kind of leave things where it's at, like it
Oh
is,
wow. Y'all please
and
hit the
just
like button. So now are you and Lemon going to be like friends and not have these intimate conversations? Is that where y'all comfortable at now? Like what's the
um
deal?
there will be flirting probably,
Mm.
and
Mm.
but we're friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I won't be
Gemini
flirting
said,
with
I
nobody
think
else.
Buddy was doesn't it doesn't mind if you continue to be on his channel. Buddy isn't a mean person.
No, he's not,
Mm.
and but I don't really know what he mean. So I was just, so I don't know,
Mm.
and I was just like, I don't want to upset nobody. And then, like I told him, the sectors be working together and stuff, and I just didn't want it to be where we were enemy. And then as soon as I said that, everybody was, that's the same thing she told Lemon. That's the same thing. So now then
Mm.
he did a poll that if Lemon asked me to go with him, how
Mm.
many people think I would? And of course, 90% of the people said, child, if Lemon told that child that she can come back or whatever, she'll be right there.
Mm. Mm.
So,
Well, let me ask you this
yeah.
on a side note, since I'm reading the chat up, but in my mind, because I can get over what RY said, and Creole started this anyway. So what?
Okay.
So what? What do you think about Treecy saying that Lemon's Ping was smiling at her? Has it ever smiled at you?
Mhm.
Forget you, Creole. I told you to pray for
um,
me, girl.
Hmm. I'm eating, y'all. Yeah.
I know,
Go ahead, Krista.
I
Can you
know
answer the chief?
Tracy.
Uh-huh.
I know Tracy did the video,
Mhm.
and I could never really clear it up if she
Mhm.
actually seen it or if she didn't.
Yeah, she
But
seen it. Why said she
okay,
seen it, and she was
okay,
excited about it, and she was doing a
yeah,
video, video getting dressed, and she was
yeah,
comparing the size of it to items. And I asked her, did she compare it to the Lysol bottle? And on why I said no. And then I didn't know if it was a perfume bottle, the toothbrush. I didn't know
yeah.
what she
I
was
never
comparing
get
it
a
to.
chance to ask her if
But
she
see,
actually
don't listen,
seen it.
Krista. Krista, my
Mhm.
question is, or has it ever smiled at you? Because Tracy said it was smiling at her.
Um, it has responded to me in a different manner.
Well, has it ever smiled? That's what I want to know.
I didn't see a smile.
Because I don't understand that verbiage. And I was just wondering if somebody can explain it to me. Like,
he has a
what the hell
nice,
you mean
he
it
has a
smiled
very
at you?
nice man part. He has a very nice one.
Okay, now
So
let that be known.
Huh?
what'd you say, Creole?
I'm
Creole, gonna say.
sorry. I was just, and I said, okay, let that be known that he's got a nice,
And
package.
it,
You know what I'm saying?
yes, and it responds
So is
very
that
well
okay?
to
So okay,
what it.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Krista.
Okay,
Cause see,
yeah.
you know more about the sensual. I don't. I'm not on
Mhm.
y'all level when it comes to what you and Lolo be doing, and I be having questions, right? Cause I've been with
Mhm.
my husband since I was 25 years old, child, and it ain't never smiled
Okay.
at me. But so when she
Right.
say smiled at her, does she mean it became erect? Is that what that mean?
I have never actually had that conversation with Treecy. I don't know why we always
Uh-huh.
have avoided it. I mean, haven't had a chance to talk about it. Now, that day, what had happened was we
Thank
all
you,
went in the back
ONY.
and he was
Why
going
said the title?
to,
Okay, Krista, look. I don't mean to keep interrupting, but ONY went and found the title of the video, and it says, "Krista, I just saw it. Where are you?" That's the name of the video,
yeah,
Krista. If you want to go back and watch it, because I know I am.
yeah, I watched it. I watched it when
Please
she
get
first
watch.
did it, but
Okay.
I never confirmed with her what was what. You know, we never had that conversation because when
Mm-hmm.
I got back there to the back, because he had to do a new chat because somebody else
Mm-hmm.
had tried to come in there and see it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So and I had got there a few moments later and Lemon had fell asleep, y'all. He had fell asleep.
Mm.
So
Did he go to sleep
we
with a
all left.
smiling? Was it at when he went to sleep, or did he close the video first, girl?
It was
What
closed.
happened?
It was closed.
I think Tracy's probably talking about around at the top of it, at the top of it. So
You
if
know,
he was
Well,
Tracy
now,
had her
now,
own
now,
way
that's
with
what I was
words.
thinking. Look, Creole girl, I was.
Tracy has her own way with words, so we have to
okay,
keep that in
Oh,
mind.
girl, oh, Creole went right. I told her to
She
pray for
need her
me.
own dictionary.
look, I'm
Oh,
on
y'all don't
mute.
even realize how good I'm being right now.
I know
Oh
you are.
Lord,
I know you
I'm gonna
are.
stop.
only thing
I'm
I
gonna
will
pray for
say
myself.
is, only thing I will say, and as much as I think his man part responds very nice to something that it sees that it likes and all that
Mm,
great stuff, there
mm.
is other parts of his body that is like incredible for me.
Oh, that's smiling too.
Hmm?
The other parts are
I mean,
smiling as
like
well.
I mean, like his chest and his tattoos are like,
Girl, you done
oh
seen
my
it
god.
all. You done
Mm-hmm.
seen it all. No
Mm-hmm.
wonder you in love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Krista, do you think? Well, when you going to visit, girl?
Um, we we're just friends. We're just
Mm-hmm.
friends, and
Mm.
um,
Thick Slim
yeah.
said Lemon trolled her to stand up and never return to see her. She's just there to stroke his ego. Do you agree or disagree with
Oh
that,
no,
Chris?
what happened is, of course, everybody has their own story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was we were online one night,
Oh,
and
now, straight out the storyline for content. Leave me alone. It ain't my fault. Hey, Dr. LaShawn. Now, let me tell y'all
Hey,
something.
Dr.
Just hold on, Krista.
Johnson.
Let me say this. Let me say this,
okay.
Krista. Straight out the storyline. I asked Creole Butterfly, aka Libra Butterfly, to pray for me. Her
I
ass
asked
be over there giving Bible lessons and shit, and I asked her to motherfucking pray for me. And I hate to put it that way, okay, but she started this, okay? Cause
That's
she the one
okay.
sent me the damn message last night. So straight out the storyline, direct all of these comments to Creole Butterfly. And that's all I got to say.
It's okay. I like seeing this side of Miss Creole. Ciao. Okay.
That's
Now
right,
ain't
it's Miss
nothing wrong with
Creole
it
side
with the
because I asked
spiritual.
her.
Ain't nothing wrong with the spiritual because I go and get my life. I peek in and out, honey, and I get my little
Okay,
piece of
now.
life and tootie on down the road. Okay.
thanks.
So sometimes it be a
Mm-hmm.
word that be just on time. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. If
Mm-hmm.
it ain't
It
nothing but
ain't my
just one of
fault.
her
Whatever
little
come out
things
of
in the
my
morning.
mouth, Krista, whatever come out of my
Okay.
mouth, baby, it's not my fault. Cause
Okay,
Creole
I just know
started
a
it.
prayer ain't on it,
Okay.
and so just let it go like that.
That don't
Lord,
pay no attention.
okay,
It's
today's
not
my
my
fault.
fault.
Look, today's my fault. Okay.
I'm just saying. It is
Yeah,
not my fault. It is Creole Butterfly. Y'all
we
hear
were.
me? When the
Yes, we
streets
were
get to
on.
talking, it ain't my
Yeah,
fault.
we were on
Damn it.
Treecy's live. Treecy had went live, and she was talking about the Lemon and I when we had first decided, you know what, you go your way, I go mine, blah blah. Okay,
Mm,
so she was online, and I had wanted to tell her. And that's when they were saying that I was over there with Rodney talking about Lemon and how I was never going back to Lemons and all of this stuff. So well, when I seen that, I went up there to defend myself that I was not talking about him. I will never talk
mhm,
about him. There is no mad day when it comes to Lemon. It just isn't.
mm,
It is what it is. So while up there, Lemon hit the link. And
mhm,
to my surprise, you could see me kind of like, I was stunned. He hit
mm,
the link and he hit it to come back at Rodney for whatever Rodney was up there saying, but Rodney was just leaving. So he ended up, telling them, come back here, all of that stuff. But of course, Rodney kept on about his business. I think he said he was at work or something. So while we was there, he kept giving me compliments. He was like, wow, you look so nice today. And I was just like, thank you. He was like, man,
mm,
you look real pretty. This is the prettiest I've seen you. He's like, oh, let me watch my words. Because then they going to say that I never said you was pretty before. And this the first time. I'm like, okay, okay.
mm,
So then he a couple of more questions came in and he said, you know what, Krista, he said, if you really love me, I want you to do something for me. He said, now I might have to get
mhm,
down after this. I don't know.
mm.
He said, but if you really love me, I want you to do something for me. And I'm like, okay.
Mm.
And he was like,
Well, what he
right
wants you
now.
to do?
He said, right now, stand up. And
Mm-hmm.
I do my videos topless. I can't
Oh,
stand up. That girl's channel would be gone. Okay.
oh,
So I was like, I can't do that right now, but I tell you what, I'll go get my robe and stuff. He's like, no, I don't
mm,
want to see all of that. I just wanted to see you just stand up. And I'm
mm-hmm,
like, okay, but let me go grab my robe.
mm-hmm,
Now, they were online waiting for me. I clicked off the link. They were online
mm-hmm,
waiting for me for about 10 minutes.
mm,
I thought my robe, I had left it in the bathroom behind the door, on the
mm-hmm,
hooks.
mm-hmm,
It wasn't there. I went back in my closet, didn't see it. And I said, I know I ain't been in the other bedroom, but let me go check anyway, just in case, because I am a little cuckoo sometimes.
mm,
Didn't see it. I was like, oh my God, it's downstairs. I must have put it in the laundry. I went
mm,
downstairs in the basement. It was in the washer. I had never put it in
mm,
the dryer. So I let
mm,
it go through the dryer by itself for
mm,
5 minutes. My
mm,
neighbor also seen me down there doing my laundry. She was getting hers and she was like, girl, you all dressed up doing laundry. Where they do that at? And I'm like, oh no, that's not what happened, blah, blah, blah. So when I came back upstairs with this wet robe on, I clicked
mm,
my phone to get back on Treecy's live and he was gone.
mm,
And I was walking from the rooms in the back of the house, putting the other
mm,
stuff in there, And so they were, oh my God, Krista, you're so beautiful. You're so this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, where is he at? What did he want to see? What y'all want to see? You know? And so they're like, oh, okay, well, you can walk. All these people have been saying for years that I'm in a wheelchair. So I'm
mm.
like, yeah, okay. And I just think that's just the funniest thing to me.
Y'all
So
pay
then
attention to shit like that.
So then Tosa was like, well, I want to see your legs. I want to see your legs. So I'm in there trying to figure out how do we flip the camera so they can see my legs. So I'm like, y'all
Mm,
really want to see my short little fat legs? So they like, yeah, we want to see your that's Tosa. I want to see your legs. So I finally
mm,
got it where some kind of way they was able to see it. Okay. Um, and that was pretty much the end of that. Lemon never came back for that. He had fell asleep. But here it
mm,
was. He had already been waiting for me. But she
mm,
got it on video. He can always go back and check it if that's just what he wanted to see. So
mm,
what does it matter? But a lot of people felt like he know you don't do your videos standing up. You didn't have anything to prove to him That was
Mm,
rude of him to say that. And I'm like, who cares? How many people on here has never cammed up? And then they'll get one day, somebody will say, hey, I challenge you to cam up so we can see who you are. And people will
mm-hmm.
say, you know what? Forget it. Here, I'm cammed up. I said, so people do it all the time. I just don't do my videos running around my house and doing all of that stuff like I used to when I used to vlog. I said, but that don't mean I'm in a wheelchair. That don't mean that I'm ain't got legs. But here, y'all want to see my legs? So then they started, talking about, oh, her legs she got fat little legs, cankles, and all of this other stuff. I'm like, Lord, y'all just got so much to say, no matter what a person do on here. So that's how
Well,
that
let
went,
me
Miss
ask you this,
Olivia.
Christian. Let me ask you this. So when you and Lolo was into it yesterday on Pizarro's, right?
Hmm.
Lolo said basically was saying, um, you represented the 50 plus ladies, and then you said, no, I represent myself, which I agree with. What
Hmm.
how do you feel about her asking that question when she be wanting to have sexy time videos her own self? Do you think
Right.
that was a little
Hmm.
bit hypocritical? Like, what do you feel about that?
I definitely feel it was hypocritical, Miss
Mm,
Olivia, and I'm going to tell you why also is because when I first met Lolo,
mm-hmm,
because she know I like to do a lot of I'll say adult time
mm-hmm,
lives and videos if I had my choice.
mm,
That was the one thing she wanted me to partner up with her and do. And we were
mm,
over at Shakim's, and her and I, and that's when we exchanged phone numbers. We shared a lot
mm-hmm,
about each other and all that great stuff. And
mm-hmm.
I got a little bit uncomfortable with her, believe it or not, with what she had at Shakim. I was like, oh, girl, you
Tulsa?
don't
You
say
talking about
it like
Tulsa?
that.
Wait a minute, you
Huh?
talking about Tulsa? Tulsa
No,
or Lolo?
Lolo.
Oh, what she asked Shaquem?
She asked him about why he don't go down on women and eat their, but the way she said it, I'm like, I don't talk like that when I'm talking sexual or adult.
Mhm.
I just
Well,
add
how
a
she
little
say it,
extra
girl? How she say
class to
it?
mine.
How she say
She was
it?
like, she was like laughing, and then she's like, I asked Shakim before. I know he said he don't want to eat mine because I didn't had 5 kids, but I asked him before, why is it that he don't do this? And I'm like, so I'm trying to clean it up. And I was like, well, some people don't do it for religious reasons. Some people don't do it because their older uncles and fathers and them told them never do it. Some people don't do it simply because they've had a bad experience, doing it,
Mm,
or they will only do that to that special woman in their life that they know is theirs. You know,
uh-huh.
I say there's many
Right.
different reasons that men make up their mind they're not going to do that. And
Mm,
she was like, ha ha, laughing about it. But I was just like, oh my God, to just directly say that. And you could tell Shakim was very uncomfortable with her saying that.
mm.
Um, so that's when I first talked to Miss Lolo. Now, when she
Mm.
was saying that about this new thing that everybody is going around, that's all it takes is for one person to say something about me, and then they all just clench on and start hanging from me. Remember those
But
hanging
before you tell that
monkeys,
story, I
the
got another
red
question.
monkeys?
Wait a minute, Chris. Before you tell the story, I got another question.
Okay.
Why do you? Okay, so I heard Lolo say that she ain't feeling lemon like it, but she was just wanting to protect his channel, right? When y'all was over on Pizarro's. But
Hmm.
why do you think she done took it upon herself to protect his channel against you? What makes her think she has the authority? Who gave her
Hmm.
the authority to protect his channel? Like, what's up with that?
And that's another reason why I changed my name, because I had to remind her who I was. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am Miss Lemon. Don't get it twisted. Okay.
So you think
But
she
then,
got a
like I
crush on
told her,
Lemon,
I am
right?
also, huh?
So let me ask you, Lolo, do you feel like, I mean, Krista, do you feel like Lolo is feeling Lemon in that special way?
No, I just feels like Lolo is trying to see what she can get out of it. No different than she got a nice Vegas trip out of me and TC's incident. She got a nice
Oh,
Vegas trip out of that. She
I'm
went over
glad you
there.
said TC's name. Cause what?
Mhm.
Okay, y'all was up there talking yesterday,
Miss
and
O,
you and
before you
Lola
ask
was
that,
going back and
Miss
forth. Like, why did
Miss O,
TC put what she put in the chat? What was that for?
Miss O, let me ask her a question before she answer that real quick.
Okay.
Because since she's
Okay.
already right here, I don't want her to have to go all the way back. Okay.
Okay.
Just Crystal, I just have a question.
Yes.
What offended you at first? Okay. Like what really
Mhm.
offended you about what Lolo asked you on pizzas? What I mean, I think she had a video or something said, "Can we talk?" or something like that. Did that
Yeah.
offend you in a way, or was it something you heard before then that already put you on pause?
Mm.
No, I was over at Pizarro's. We would, for the Halloween thing, and her and Lemon was having their little differences, and I was suggesting that like her and Lemon get together, maybe talk about it
Mm-hmm.
together, have a conversation, and then for Lady Nika, we all pull together and do our big one, as
Yeah.
they say. And so I was happy that we were all coming together with that, and they were making the plans about all of that great stuff. So we was over there, and I was pretty much just coming up there to like give Pizarro that moral support, you know,
Okay.
just by being there, and could also say a word or something to make her feel because she was really hurt about what had transpired. She was really,
Okay.
really upset about that. And so I was with her. So I had told her, someone had sent me a text, and they had said, you're being called by Lolo. She got your name in the title saying that she want to have a conversation with you. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I said, well, hold on. So then I told Pizarro, I was like, Pizarro, I said, I'm going to go over. I said, someone's calling for me. And she was like, who, what? And, as a rule, as, content creator, we don't tell that somebody else is live.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, but then she told me, no, what's going on? And so I told her, and she was like, what? You gonna leave for Lolo? Girl, please. Something like that. BBW. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. I said I could catch it later. you know.
Okay.
So I sat there, and thank God I did, because it was messy. So when I
Um,
went back afterwards to go and listen to Lolo's video after we were all done and everything, she was in there, and she was just saying all types of nasty things
mm,
about what had happened at Lemon's the day before. Now, well, 2 days before that. Now, I had already seen her over at what is now one of Lemon's enemies, with them talking about what had happened.
mm,
And, with the sucking on the bottle, supposedly, with me rubbing, touching myself or whatever, and
mm.
everybody laughing, and how we was carrying on. Okay.
Right.
And so she was talking about that, but she had already discussed that with the other guy. They had a whole panel about it, discussing how Lemon's channel could get flagged and all of this. And so I just let her know I would never get his channel flagged. I'm a content creator myself. I came over there to cheer Lemon up in the
Mm.
process of what was going on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
with me and Buddy Lee. I came over there to cheer him up. He did get cheered up with everything that's going on. And it just went from there. It just kept rolling and rolling like it did. I said, but I would never do anything to get his channel flagged. And even when I'm up on here, my breasts are really covered. And plus,
Okay.
I have the light where it's not directly on me. I know how to do that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I said, but so I didn't understand what her outrage was, except that, sometime when we sit back, Miss Creole, and we
Mm-hmm.
talk about things with our good girlfriends and stuff,
Yeah.
we could make a situation a little bit bigger than it actually is.
I just knew
And
I knew the way you responded to her that it had to be something other than her asking you, can y'all talk? Because that shouldn't
yes,
trigger nobody, just that,
Hold on,
putting up.
wait a minute, y'all.
I'm sorry.
Do I only have 75 likes and not 100 yet? Because I forgot to say, y'all please hit the like button. Can y'all please hit the like button? And Arn Wise asking a question that I want to ask Chris. I didn't mean to interrupt
No, go
Creole,
ahead. Go ahead.
but
She
no,
answered it
you're
for you.
fine.
the
You're
question
fine.
that I got is, Krista, why do you
Hmm.
choose to do videos naked? Is it just like what? I mean, is it just your thing, or do you go online naked? Like what's the deal with that?
Well, when I first started on YouTube, I used to do like family videos and different things like that, vlogging. I did all
Mm,
types of stuff. And just like I do on this channel now, I try out different things to see what my audience like, and we go from there.
uh-huh.
So one of the things was We get really bad weather here, where I'm at, upstate New York. It gets bad, and sometimes we
Mm,
can't go out, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. And sometimes I'm just online and can't sleep at night. So I used to turn my computer on. I always got a candle burning at night, and I had the candle in the background. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna fix myself up. I'm gonna get on here, and I'm just gonna talk to the people. I'm gonna talk some adult talk. People loved
mm.
it. They
Okay.
loved it. I
So
just went
you
from
just go
platform to
naked
platform.
on. So you
So
just go
now,
naked on your channel, not nobody else's.
no, I be topless, just topless. I have
Yeah,
something
I
to
mean
talk about.
topless. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Topless,
just
just
be
on your
topless,
channel.
and it just became part
Yeah.
of my brand. That the guys would, it would like draw them because they be hoping that, man, or imagining, how it be. If you're sitting there looking like a present, they want to unwrap you, but
Uh
they can't.
oh. Uh oh. Uh
Oh
oh.
my God. Mm-mm.
Oh
So yeah,
Lord
and it just
Jesus.
became one of those things, and I
Do
just
y'all know who
continue to
this
go with it.
do y'all know who this S Moody lady is?
I don't.
I don't. Mm-mm.
I don't either. So let me get him out my
Wait, S Moody,
uh-huh.
Moody lady, Smoothie,
Yeah, is that what it
SMOODY.
is? Moody lady? Smoothie lady? Do you know who she is, Krista?
Yeah, that she's from Buddy Lee's. She's from the Black Sector.
Oh, okay. Well, let me let her up. You want me to let her up?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, let me put my brand up because I never
I
heard
had
of
to
her
think of
before.
it. Think of the name.
Yeah, I know I don't like strangers, but hold on, man.
Yeah, but I mean, leave your banner up in case it's not her. But
I am, child. Smoothie
hmm
lady.
I'm here. Thank you for the verification, Krista. Good morning,
yeah,
Oracle,
Good
Butterfly.
morning.
Good
Um,
morning.
hope all is well with you guys. I just had a couple, well, three questions and everything.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Um, thank you. One of them, Krista, was will you be promoting your OnlyFans channel over here on YouTube to drive traffic over there to your OnlyFans? Or,
no, I told you I don't promote my. I don't. I've never promoted my OnlyFans on YouTube.
okay, alrighty.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. And also, I just wanted to get confirmation. Did you say that you love Lemon or that you are in love with Lemon?
I love him, and yeah, I love him. Whatever, love it. Me. Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, will you be meeting up with the men that you virtually met online? Will you be accosting them in person?
Oh,
Well, Lemon and I.
oh.
I'm sure at some point we will.
Mm.
Thank you for your time. Everyone, have a good
You're
day.
welcome, babe.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
You too.
Lord have mercy. Well, what she mean by you? Will you be accosting them offline? What she mean by that, Krista?
I don't know. Their words are a little different from what I use words for, so I don't know.
Cause she
I
from
just
over
I
there from
thought,
this section.
yeah, she's from the Black Sector, and I guess she knows a lot about me. She was the reason that I actually went up on the platform and was talking to Buddy Lee.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
because I had went up there to tell her off because she had put up a fake picture of someone on a computer with their feet linked up against their computer, and the feet were like real swollen, really big and
Mm.
huge.
Oh wow.
And she was like, buddy, look at this or something. And he was like, oh, he's like, who is that? And she was like, well, I'll give you three people to guess or something, some kind of
Uh-huh.
way that went. And she said, I'll let you
Krista,
guess. And
did
she
you
said, matter
say
of fact,
this?
I'll do it.
On Y said, I didn't mean to stop you, but on Y said, and I ain't heard this before. On Y said she probably said that because I guess Krista said, quote, if Lemon was close to me, she would bust him in his head. Girl, did you threaten to bust him in his head?
Oh
I
my.
said I was gonna bust Lemon in the head. When?
I don't know. That's what on Y said.
Child, they done said I was gonna do so much to Lemon, and I was like, when did I say all of this stuff?
That man Tall, you'll have to sneak up on him to do something to him. Seriously.
Oh,
Okay,
bro,
listen, my
grandma said
exes
if
were
I
all 6'3", 6'4". I used to have to already know that I was that angry with them. And I have to already be standing on the bed when they come in the room thinking they finna give me a hug or a kiss. I'm standing up there, or I have to wait for them to sit down on the edge of the bed to, you know, how they sit on the edge of the bed while you still laying
Yeah.
across the bed.
yeah.
And then I get up and act like I'm finna go do something else. And then I didn't got mad and asked them a question. Now that's how I would get mine in, my slug in. I couldn't just,
Oh,
child, I'm way down there. They way up there.
bro, grandma said it on why I thought I heard that very clearly earlier this morning. So I'm not tripping. Oh wow. Maybe you was just real sleepy when you said it. She
What
said,
did
"Don't
I
play
did I said I
stupid."
would?
You said that when you was angry.
Girl,
She said
RNY,
you
hit
said
the link.
several people heard you say it.
Sis, hit the link, RNY.
Oh,
Come up
okay.
here.
I know I talked about my DV here on mine, which is not a secret because I've shared that from my other channel.
What
A
deep
lot of
vein?
people know.
You
Huh?
talking about deep vein?
No, my DV, domestic violence.
Oh, domestic violence. Okay. Okay.
hmm So I have shared that, and
I think I heard
child.
a little bit of you saying something like that. Yeah.
hmm
So do you think that's why you don't mind these men on here speaking to you the way that they speak to you? Because sometimes I have, Lemon has spoken to you very disrespectfully, a lot of
hmm
times, and but you ain't never, no, it ain't pen cruiser, but I drop it, but I ain't never heard you give the tone to Lemon like I heard you give the tone to Lolo yesterday. What did I do, child? I did something wrong. Cause you gave Lolo
You
a tone yesterday. I was like, go, Krista. But I ain't
and
never
you
heard
know,
you give that tone to Lemon, and he done disrespected you. So, but do you think that is that the reason why you don't get at them like you get at people like Lolo?
I never really noticed that, but I know Intrinsic had asked me that question. I never
Oh,
noticed that about me. I told her, I said,
uh-huh.
because when it comes to guys and them talking to me, I said, I guess because of what I have been through, I'd be like, child, that ain't nothing. Just saying something,
Mm,
child, that ain't nothing.
it makes
You know,
sense. That would make sense though. Not trying to diagnose you or
yeah.
anything.
And I didn't know that about me.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know that until she brought that to my attention. And I was like, really?
My
Wow.
only thing I want to just say to you real quick is that
hmm
um
Chopper, miss.
is not trying to, Jay Wilson has coined this. Whatever happens on YouTube, we're gonna talk
Hold
about
on,
it.
y'all. Hold on a minute. Let me see this Miss Cruiser. Hold on, Creole, because I want to hear what you got to say. I just
Okay.
don't want to interrupt. Is this Miss Cruiser?
Yes, it's me, and I'll go on mute while Miss Creole finish.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Cruiser. Okay.
Go
Hello.
ahead,
The thing
Creole.
I wanted to say was that, whatever you're doing
Hey,
on
Miss
here,
Bruiser.
I mean, you're okay with it, and that's fine. And for a while, I wasn't because I felt like a lot of people that I'm like, come on, Krista, now you too old to be letting these men, walk you the way that they do. And I got
hmm
offended, but I got more offended with you because I felt like
Okay.
you were old enough to know better. But then I
Okay.
took a step back and I'm like, let's look at this on a whole nother way. She knows what she's doing. And if she's okay with it, she's okay with it. You got to be okay with it because it's not you. This is the conversation that I had with me. And so my
hmm
only thing is, I don't want you to be like, and I ain't going to name this person because I told this person, you got to
hmm
understand if something's funny, I don't care who like you, they're going to laugh. Okay. You can't take
hmm
it if people are turning on you, attacking you. So my only thing is like me being up here today, I'm not attacking you. I was telling Miss O what was going on and just giving my
Right.
Right.
commentary with her. So I didn't
Right.
want you to think that if you hear me saying whatever, that she's coming from no, because I remember,
No.
we had that little thing at first. You thought I was
hmm
coming for you. And that's not I'm
Right.
just talking, just talking, giving my opinion
Right.
to everybody. And opinions are like
hmm
buttholes. Everybody got one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't make it
yeah.
bad, it just is. So I just wanted to say that to you. Just know whatever you do on here, whether good or
hmm
bad, people gonna talk about
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? It's good too. I've had a chance to learn a lot of the ladies because you guys are new to
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Like I've
Speaking of
been on
that,
YouTube.
but wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm gonna let Cruiser talk because she just got up here. But I just want to want to say whatever I had said on here this morning or am going to
Mhm.
say is not of my own volition. This is
I
Creole
know how you
Butterfly's
are.
fault.
That's why I say you got to get to know the
It's
people
my
you're
fault.
among.
He's still blaming me.
What you
It's
say,
my fault.
Creole? It's your fault, Creole,
I
because I
said,
wasn't even gonna go live today, but I was so nosy about wanting to know what happened on the Buddy Lee's guys channel, and I couldn't red ball back, and I wasn't gonna go back and look at the video because I don't know nothing about the people over
I'm gonna
there.
be
And then plus two,
right.
oh, it's not only is it Creole Butterfly's fault that I have to be petty, it's also on Wise
I
fault,
knew it.
and I hope
I might
Treecy
have
don't
to
do a
serve somebody
video
else.
and cuss me out because I really
Okay.
want to know what a smiling ping look like. But anyway, go ahead, Bruce. Mm.
And I'm just gonna say this one thing before Miss Cruiser talk. It's a good thing to get to know people. Now, me and Miss T, we've had our back and forth and stuff. But when I tell you so many times, I be thinking about like when certain things happen, I'm like, man, when Miss T get a hold of this and rewrite this story and say how this, I told y'all it wasn't real, it's a play. I'll be
Mm.
actually looking forward to what's going to be the next play.
Ooh, child. Hey, Miss
Well, I will say
Cruiser.
this. Hello, y'all. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, hello.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
Just
Hello,
Krista,
Miss.
thank you for giving me a reason to hit my live button because I don't hit it unless I got something to talk about, and you always intrigue me. You always give me something to
Mm.
talk about. You always give me something to ponder on. Um,
That I'm
but I
doing
had a
my
question.
YouTube job.
I had a question, and you know my title gonna be real petty and clickbait. Clickbait. You
Yes.
already know. You know what to do. So
Mm-hmm.
you said that you got a little, you kind of side eyed or felt a certain kind of way because Lolo was asking Shakim about his desire or lack of desire to eat at the WCA.
Yes.
Mm.
Um,
Yes.
and that made you feel how? Say that again, because I was like, surely I'm not hearing what I'm hearing. What did you say?
Ooh.
Well, I was comparing it because she's always saying that everything that I do makes her feel like cringy. So
Mhm.
I was just saying how when she asked that question to Shakim, I felt cringy. I felt some type of
It
way.
seems like nothing would be off limits with you, honey. You gave fellatio to an object.
Well, the thing was,
Wait,
I
wait,
couldn't really say it the way
wait.
she,
Wait a
and
minute.
my
Wait, I'm sorry.
tongue was not on the
Wait,
bottle,
Cruiser.
guys.
Cruiser.
My
Mhm.
think was not
Cruiser,
on
did you
the
just say, wait a
bottle.
minute, Krista? I got a question. Cruiser, did you just
Mhm.
say she gave fellatio to an
Why
object?
you had to go into it, Miss Olivia? I was trying to not laugh.
No, that's just a whole part of
I was
intimacy.
trying to be
But she,
professional.
but she looked up a whole object. It's like nothing. I mean, if I'm out here doing some old freak stuff, ain't nothing should
Oh,
shake me up or make me cringe, especially asking something as basic as a man giving a woman fellatio, which is the most natural thing that most men, if they're heterosexual, they like everything about it. So that I didn't understand anything that was cringe. It's funny that you find that cringe worthy. But you just said on
I'm
somebody's show that you would suck uh, uh, suck the lemonade. That's what you said. He was
Mhm.
going off on you, and you said, "Oh, I will suck the lemonade." That's what you told him. And they was arguing. You wanted to kind of lighten up stuff, and you wanted him to not be so mad. And you told him that you would do the lemonade. And now you find something cringeworthy. Now you're so interesting, but
Not
you speak
really,
with
but
that
I was
content.
just saying it. Like who she thinks she is. And she didn't say some things that I find like, oh girl, you don't ask
Hey,
it like that, even if you got
hey,
that
no,
question.
my point is this. I can't
Hmm.
imagine you finding anything cringeworthy because you seem very open
I
sexually.
am.
And
I
so
am.
when people there's very little things, if anything, like the only thing they would find cringeworthy is something that's illegal. But other than
Oh
that,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine them finding anything at all um actual cringeworthy. I mean, I thought you was just open to whatever. Whosoever will. Whatsoever will.
Now I'm not able. I'm not actually. I
Bitch, no,
don't do
you just said
whatever.
whosoever will, whatsoever will. I mute, but
I
damn,
don't do. I don't do
Cruiser,
whatever will, and I don't
Wait,
everything. Like these lips ain't touching
Krista.
nobody's hoo ha,
Krista,
and these
please,
hands ain't
Krista,
touching
hold on.
nobody's hoo ha.
Krista, hold on. I got another question for Cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Cruiser,
Yes.
why you keep giving these zingers? I keep spitting my soda out my mouth. Would you please
Y'all,
refrain? Because you
y'all
are putting my
know.
petty above 10.
I love stirring up your petty because sometimes me and you can go like real petty. Me and you have caused we caused a whole spirit to come out one day. A whole see, she don't know about
But,
that. She don't know about that.
but Cruz, I'm trying not to go there. I don't want to offend
You know,
nobody. But you
the
keep
job that we
saying stuff.
bouncing
You
back
can't
and
keep
forth,
saying
back and
stuff like
forth.
whosoever will. Now I'm going on mute.
And Miss Creole, she knows she over there. I'm trying to be professional over here.
Ooh,
Miss Creole knows she over there on mute. She over
I,
there killing herself in the
And it was
background. Like,
last night. Last night I was.
I'm on mute.
I'm gonna tell you just, Krista. You kind of keep me going at times. Last night I had a little something happened in my house where I had to leave, for like an emergency. And I turned. I said, well, let me call and turn on the YouTube to see what the YouTube doing before I go to sleep. Girl, I saw you over there talking to Buddy. I said, I know good damn well she ain't done broke up with another virtual person. Oh my Lord. You
that
right.
all went wrong. That all went wrong for us.
You racking them up. I mean, I said, first of all, did the fella ever knew they was in a relationship? And how you fall out with
Well,
somebody that they probably don't even know you're in a relationship with them yet? That's the first thing.
well,
Was he aware that
we
y'all was in a
were
relationship?
we were we were talking. He dumped me.
Did
He
he
got rid
know
of me.
y'all were talking? Because sometimes I think some of these
He
men don't
did.
even
Hell,
He
know
did. He did
that y'all
too. It
talking.
was yeah. We were talking and we were everything, but I was
And he
we
knew
don't
it.
really understand his. I don't really understand the words that he used. So I don't really understand. Sassy said he was saying like, "Don't come." That it's not
where the hell
necessary
did
for
Cruiser
me
go? She done got a
to
damn
come
phone
back.
call.
Oh, she got a phone call.
She'll be back.
Yeah, Sassy
Now,
had to break
Sassy
the
said
word
what?
down to me. That
Sassy
what
said
he was
what?
saying was no. Don't worry about coming. I guess going forward with the thing. I don't know how Sassy said it, but she worded it the
Uh-huh.
right way. And then
Uh-huh.
she was like, but I think he kind of like used the wrong words. So
Mm.
I didn't hear it at first.
Mm.
So it
They
wasn't
said
until I
Buddy
got
Lee
over
was
there.
trolling you.
Yeah, that's what they say. Mm.
I mean, they saying that down in the chat, Crystal. I don't know that man, and I have honestly
Hmm.
never been to his channel until last night, and that's because Creole told me to go over there, and that's why we getting
Hmm.
this video this morning.
But I was just thinking to myself, how could he like be trolling me when he the one with the numbers? Then they was because I had told him he could. I said we could talk over at mine. They was like, oh no, she just wants you to come over to her page because you got 8,000 subscribers and the people gonna come with you. And I'm like, oh,
Cruiser,
okay.
hit the link
I didn't.
again, Cruiser. Hold up, y'all. Let
I
me drop
didn't.
the link for Cruiser. I figured she got a phone call. So she be busy like me. So
Ooh,
he
our
told you
winds
what,
is
Crystal?
blowing.
He told you what?
Lord, I hope it ain't finna snow. I said, I was saying to myself because they were saying, Buddy Lee, don't go over to her channel. She just wants you to come because you got 8K subbies, and then she wants your people to come over to help grow her channel. And I'm like, I didn't even think about that. I didn't
Mm.
think about
Well,
nothing
Crystal,
like
I don't
that.
think you was. I don't think you was worried about the numbers.
I'm not.
I
I'm
didn't think
not.
you was, girl. I
Now
didn't
I'm
think you was.
grateful and I love it. The people that come over and hang out with me when I
Mm-hmm.
do my videos, and shout out to my replay gang. I mean, they yeah, thank you. And I got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
new subbies from different things that have went on, but that's how it should be, right? If you out here
Yeah.
doing what's fun for you, your channel should be growing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I
I'm
feel.
enjoying myself. I'm having fun.
I can tell. I can tell, girl. I can tell. Because if you weren't enjoying yourself, Krista, surely you won't be online and doing all of this because, honey, you just don't care.
Mm-mm. We got one life to
Mm-mm.
live. Ciao.
That damn cruiser said, whosoever will. I
Not quite. Not quite, Miss Cruiser. Not quite, honey. I do have my limits,
bet.
honey. Mm-mm.
Oh, is
Mm-mm.
this? Oh, this big man TV. No, we're talking about Buddy Lee. Big Man TV said, Olivia, good morning. I am innocent of all this black love from just Krista, and
Oh Lord.
she is it my fault. What that mean?
Big Man
What that
TV
mean?
kind of thinks he thinks that he's the one that came in between me and Buddy Lee.
Oh,
Because
oh,
he made a video and everything about it.
oh, well, shit. That's
Big
a
Man
conversation
be.
I didn't hear either.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big Man be. Yeah, he a mess too. But it's all in fun. Uh-oh, she got kicked down. Miss Olivia will be back, guys. Let's see who's in the chat. Hmm. Hello, First Lady of YouTube. Hey, Angela. Can you
can you hear me,
believe
just
she...
Kristen?
Yep, you back? Okay.
Yeah, girl,
When
I
I
knocked
seen
myself
you,
back in chat.
yeah, when I seen you and did that, I was like, okay, let me go into the comments then and read
Child,
them.
child, can you
Yeah.
believe well, Krista, so let me get this straight.
Mm.
So it seemed to me like now you got a relationship with Lemon as well as Buddy Lee. So do
Mm-mm.
you think at some
Mm-mm.
point you're gonna have to
Just
pick a
lemon.
side?
Just lemon. Just lemon.
But okay, so you ain't gonna fool with Buddy Lee no more.
No, he yeah, he preferred not to be that way. So
Okay.
hmm
So when you went to Lemon's last night,
hmm
what? Because somebody said you went over around about 3 o'clock and you said you couldn't sleep, right?
yeah.
So what was y'all doing over there last night? Just chilling?
They were watching someone's live. I guess something had went on earlier
Uh-huh.
in the day, and I didn't catch up on it. And you know how sometimes you say, if it's that important, I'll go back and look myself rather than having the whole panel repeat what's going on when you didn't came in late.
Uh-huh.
So I'm one of
Uh-huh.
those people. And then they talked about that, and then different ones kind of went their way. And then we was just
Uh-huh.
up there talking, me, Lemon, and Ghetto. He came up, and I guess he another one that I kind of didn't grew on now that
Okay.
was
Well,
giving
let
me a
me ask
hard
you this.
time.
What is the deal with Jay Dunn being so protective over Lemon? What you think that's about?
In my opinion, I think she's enjoying being being someone to show him that he do have people out here that support him,
I think she
that
got a
rocks
crush
with
on him.
him.
I think she got a crush on him.
I don't know if I
I
would
think
say
she got a
that part,
man.
but
I think she got a man crush on him.
um, well, I wouldn't really say that part, and that's but I think because there's a lot of people who no longer is, they've kind of, a lot of people are doing their own thing and kind of like, I guess some ain't even on YouTube no more, and people just scatters, you know.
Uh-huh.
People outgrow things. That's what I like to say. Nothing stays the same.
Uh-huh.
People can outgrow. There's
Uh-huh.
a lot of people that I have watched for years, and then
Uh-huh.
I just happen to, not that I have anything against them. I just happen to
Mhm.
find somebody else that my 3 or 4 hours I'm on YouTube, find me somebody else that I'm, digging their stuff. So I just say
Down to
people
try.
outgrow you,
Right.
you
Mhm.
know. Yeah.
Down to try.
It's nothing personal.
Right.
People just, and so he's
But
had he has a,
do you think Jay Dunn could have a crush on Lemon?
I don't think so. Just my
You don't think
opinion. I
so?
don't think so. No, I think
Oh.
she's
Oh.
enjoying him being, someone that she can work with and on
Mhm.
YouTube, come up on the panel, chill, and pretty much be herself. She can be the real
Oh.
Jay Don. And I think after
Mm.
yesterday when he
But what
didn't
about
accept
Lolo?
money,
What about Lolo?
I think Lolo is just looking for the next big come up. That's all. Lolo don't want nothing
Oh.
more but who gonna send her something? How can she swindle her a
Mm.
good $10 or $15? Hell,
Mm.
a trip if you want to,
Mm.
you know. Lolo is in it to see what Lolo can get out of it. You know,
That
it
makes
is what
sense.
it is. Yeah,
Oh.
she's very sneaky, and a lot
Mm-hmm,
more people
mm-hmm,
said that. And then on yesterday, the way she really showed herself, yeah,
mm-hmm.
hmm
Yeah,
Didn't
she
say?
lot
that
of
was
people.
old. That was old Lolo. The Lolo that was after you up on Buddy Lee's. Now that was old Lolo. That was the Lolo
Oh,
before she
really?
got sick. Yeah, because Lolo used
Okay.
to man, but it's like she didn't just come out and do that, but she wouldn't hesitate like she does now. But that yesterday when I saw her, I said, okay, there Lolo is. That's the Lolo I remember. Like that. So yeah, that was
Mm,
Oh, okay.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
because
little.
she
mm.
It
didn't.
was really disturbing. Oh, did so Donnie McClurkin, he passed away?
When?
Where you
I
where you
thought
see that?
I okay, wait a
Child, let
minute.
me ask my people.
Behind the
What?
frame, Pastor Donnie McClurkin, emotional story. I thought I had seen that a couple of days ago, and now I'm seeing all this stuff about his story.
Really?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off. So I'm just was
Oh no, I
wondering.
didn't know that. What? Mm.
Okay,
Has it been confirmed?
I think that's just a how people kill everybody off.
Oh
Okay,
yeah. Oh, well,
gotcha.
my heart started beating
Thank
fast. I said,
God.
what?
Phew.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Oh
my
my
God.
God.
So what do y'all think about the suitcase? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be taking off this subject.
What suitcase? What?
The lady, the suitcase trial, the lady who put her husband in the suitcase or boyfriend in the
Now
I
I
haven't
suitcase.
heard
even
about
looked at it.
Krista, but I
Yeah.
don't know the details.
Oh,
Yeah, and I haven't looked at. I
What you
seen it
say?
at home, but I ain't.
okay.
Well, I do trials. I do stuff like that, but that just for some reason didn't. I guess because I didn't see it from the conception. I didn't know how it started or whatever. Before they started, I didn't. Just like
See,
I'm still.
I be watching those the police stories when they go and get people and be in the stores and all of that stuff. So I be going up to their house when they have like the domestic violence calls and stuff. See, I watch all of that. So I had been following that since that first hit came out here, like
Mm,
think about a year ago. I think I had watched it,
mm.
and so to see that the trial has started and to know what was what, it's like wow, okay.
I've been watching the Delphi murders in Delphi, Kentucky. That man that killed those two little girls, unalived those two little girls, and they're having a
Mm,
trial about it, right? But what a
mm,
lot of people don't understand about when it comes to Kentucky, and the real name of it is Ark or Delphi, and I feel like that was a ritualistic killing, and so I've been trying to follow that trial, but I've heard no mention of that stuff that they be having going on in them woods up there. But anyway, that's the trial I've been following.
You talking about the Appalachian
mm.
Woods?
They're the them two little girls that he unalive. They was walking
Yeah,
on the train track.
on the train track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Kentucky, so.
Oh, you in Kentucky?
I told you I
Oh,
was your
then you
neighbor.
know what I'm talking about. That them cults that be having up in them woods and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And you
Yes.
know they call it Ark of Delphi, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I felt like it was a ritualistic killing because they had mentioned one time about some kind of cult being up in the woods up in there, right? And so I
Okay.
tried to do some research on it, and I found out when it comes to uh, Delphi and them woods up in there, there is only one religious cult up there,
Yeah.
and it'd be a lot going on. It'd be a lot of weird stuff going on, and I'm thinking, well, I felt like that was some kind of sacrifice to
It
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is that they serving up, whatever demon it is that they serving up there.
it's only one mystery right now that still has me like wanting
Mm,
to research, and that was this cop was coming home, and he was going around this being, you know, that he normally go, and all of a sudden he was murdered. They don't have no information on that. Now, he was outside of the car and was murdered.
Oh
So
wow.
it was a setup, but they still, it's been like maybe 10 or 15
Mm-hmm.
years, and they still have not found out who killed this man. They still got a
Oh
bounty
wow.
and everything. If anybody has information and blah, blah, blah,
That'd
they
be
don't know.
inside. That'd be
Yeah,
inside work.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. That happened with one of the nurses up at one of the nursing homes. She left work. Her boyfriend supposedly had brought her. He had brought her car to the job to drop it off. So when she got off from work, she can just drive herself home. Him and his friend. They left hours before she got off. She gets in her car to go home, and it's on them back roads, way deep out there. Like I used to live out like towards the mountains and where all the ski country and all of that stuff was.
Okay.
And they had nursing homes and stuff up in them places. You know how that be.
Yeah.
And so that's where she had worked at. So you have to drive up out of that in order to get to the streets to, you know, get on you expressway or take the road. And before she can even get from back there, I think they said less than 3 miles from the nursing home, she was in the woods, and she had, I don't know if they had knifed her or gunned her. I don't,
Oh wow.
I can't remember, or if it
Did
was
you read?
both.
Hold up, wait a minute. Executive sessions, whoever this is, says Delphi is the home of Vinlanders White Supremacy Social Club. They also unalived those 4 little black girls in Flora, Indiana. First
Hmm.
15 minutes away from there. Oh no, I didn't hear about that. What?
I know my nephew, my one nephew, he's out in Ohio, and he was saying the one time he was like, Auntie, he said, because I was telling him how nice their house is. And he was like, Auntie, we trying to move because it'd be too much going on out here. They always finding them
Yeah,
toots over there in the woods and stuff. And I'm like,
yeah.
what? He was like,
Yeah, that's been
yeah,
happening
Auntie, it's
forever. Russell
bad.
J said they're finding several black men and boys strung up.
Yeah.
They're all
Hmm.
over the place, and the
Yeah.
media isn't reporting it. You hear that? You heard that you black Trumps, right, Hudson J? But yeah, and it got worse. Hate crimes have gotten worse ever
Hmm.
since Trump hit the scene. You know, even before when he was running for president the first time. So I absolutely agree with that. That's why you gotta watch when it come around here. But
You gotta
I
watch. You
almost
gotta
forgot
watch.
y'all. I almost forgot to talk about this real fast, right? The Hood Tables did a panel yesterday, right?
Okay.
And she did a and they were on her. I was listening, and they were on her talking about what was going on with dragons yesterday, right? And so I
Hmm.
had a little time on my hands, ladies, and
I already know how this is going.
Creole, like Creole girl, you ain't right, Creole. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, move right along. Y'all forgive me. This is not my fault. But anyway, I eventually hit the link, right? And so they was talking about what is her name? Oh Lord, the homeless chick, dragons and her situation, right? And
Hmm.
I noticed while I was in the chat that there were a whole lot of people being very sympathetic towards her, right? People was getting
Hmm.
in their feelings. Folks didn't know what the hell they was talking about. People trying to make it seem like homeless people ain't got no resources because the migrants and all of this. Make an every excuse in the world for her being not doing better about getting herself about the situation, right?
Hmm.
Somebody even said I was sounded like a Republican because I was saying she ain't got no kids to take care of. She ain't got nothing but time on her hands, and why she can't get no
Hmm.
job?
You
Because y'all
sound
remember
like
when she was
me.
talking about was she
Hmm.
getting a job at Target and they holding the job for her, and she kept trying to get her was it birth certificate so she could get an
Hmm.
ID, and then eventually she failed the drug test at the Target job, and that's why she ain't got that. And I'm thinking, never in the history of never have a place like Target or anywhere else held a job for you for months, right? So she basically, and then Lemon came out even saying that they was running plays when it came to cash outs, and Krista wanted him at one point, not Krista, Lord, um, Dragons wanted him at one point in time to say that a relative has passed away, so that they could get super chats, right? So
Right.
it was all that conversation going on. But I found it the reason why I want to mention it was because I found it very interesting how many bleeding hearts we got around here. See, people don't worry about the right stuff, right? Yeah, people be worried about Krista's tatas, right? And how Krista moved, for instance, instead of how dragons is running around here showing tricks on screen. And don't get me wrong, it ain't nothing wrong with her, doing what she got to do, to get what she need to survive. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But the thing that gets me is not even her. It's the overly sympathetic excuses that I was seeing over there yesterday. You see what I'm saying? And when it came
Yeah.
to one person in particular, I'm thinking, girl, you giving escort tease. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. And somebody even wrote it in the chat. I said, I was thinking the same thing. So is this why you overly sympathetic? See, sometimes, Krista and Creole, when you go to talking, sometimes you can talk too much. Do you see what I'm saying? So all that
Right.
overly sympathetic stuff that was going on yesterday made me side eye a whole lot of people. Because you can't tell me about what kind of resources are out there. Okay, when I worked, I did that for years. You see what I'm saying? I did counseling in a homeless session. So they up there trying to tell me about resources. There are outreach programs all over the country, whether there are
Yeah.
migrants or not. There are outreach programs for migrants. You know what I mean? Just making excuses for the chick. There is no, if she can get up on that video this weekend and start all that stuff she started and show people her little outfit, and once she dropping it like a hot, dropping it like it's hot on a
Yeah,
bottle, a Coke bottle or something.
yeah.
They
Let me
said
tell
So
you.
that
I'm
I
thinking,
got
why
her
you can't drop
started.
it like it's hot to a job, girl?
That's what I
They
What you
said.
say?
they said I got her started.
How you get it started?
They said that I got her started to do acting the way she was acting this weekend.
With
I
the
said, what?
bottle stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, with the bottles and stuff.
How?
That's what they said. I don't know.
So she did all that because of you.
Yep.
In reference to Lemon?
Well, she had her boyfriend there, but so I
I
didn't
don't girl, that
question
was her boyfriend. That was a trick. Okay, she was trying to make a little
it.
change.
Exactly.
In
Exactly.
my opinion. In my opinion. And ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with it. Now I just felt like she came on camera with that trick because she was scared of him. And I was thinking, girl, blink twice, if you need help. So I so that's why I feel like she was on her.
You got he said blink twice. Oh my goodness. Let me
Girl,
tell
that's
you.
why I felt like she was on her, with the people and stuff, because she was scared. I'm
They
thinking, well,
got
if she knew,
I
huh?
think people got mad at me because I said exactly what you said. I said,
Mm,
I never fell for it. I never fell for it because to me, you
mm-mm,
talk too much. You talking a little
mm-hmm,
bit too much, and you talking too
Yeah.
fast. When people talk a lot,
Yep.
mm-hmm,
talk fast, they lying. And she
Yep.
said,
That's what
I
my
just need,
mother always said.
mm-hmm,
she said, I just need some money for my black pants for Target and to get an ID. That sounded good.
mm.
And people start, it started pulling on people's heartstrings and,
Yes,
all of this and stuff. And then I'm thinking
yes,
to myself, okay, we're going to see. Watch. And the next week it's going to be another lie. And then it's
yeah,
going to be
Yep.
another lie. But here's the
yeah.
thing. I said on Hood, look, it all took place on HoodTable. So HoodTable, I blame you now. I said on
Uh-oh.
HoodTable panel too, I said that to me, she's trying to live off of subbies because she
Yep.
has.
Yes,
And if she really wanted to,
yes,
whatever with her channel, she would bring it up and start doing stuff. I said she wants to live
yes.
off subbies. She wants everybody to just
Mm-hmm,
donate to her where she can keep getting high,
mm-hmm,
keep getting drunk, keep being irresponsible, and keep wanting to
mm-hmm,
Yep.
let people know, but I'm homeless, and
mm-hmm,
eventually I'm gonna get me a place and everybody's like, oh yeah, we believe you. I don't.
mm-hmm. I don't
Nope.
either.
I don't because it's paying you.
Nope.
What's the
Yeah.
payout?
Mm-hmm.
is you get to keep acting like a fool. You get to keep not being responsible, and people keep getting money. You will never make a difference.
That's right.
Is that and she's scamming? She ain't doing no but scamming, like you said, and playing on people's heartstrings. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna feel sorry. She a grown ass 40-something-year-old woman. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have nobody to take care of yourself. You able body. You know
Talking
what I
about
mean?
she in
So
her
really,
30s.
what is your
I said,
excuse?
child, ain't nobody sitting up there with their whole head gray in their 30s like that.
What you
Thank you.
Miss.
said? What you said?
Miss.
Come on.
Hmm.
Miss.
I'm not
That's why
finna
I be
feel
telling
sorry
them,
for her. I'm
child.
not. I don't care what they say.
Mm-mm.
I don't feel
Yeah,
sorry
and
I
I don't
for
know
her.
don't.
why people feel like that everybody got to go for it. No, we all ain't going for it. I ain't going for it.
Well,
Exactly.
I tell them I'm too old.
Exactly.
I'm too old to fall for some stuff, child. I'm
Me
sorry.
too.
The old ladiness, honey, be kicking in. They say, that's all you do. You always talking about your age. I said, I be trying to remind y'all who y'all talking to.
Okay.
Child.
Because I know every now and then y'all get fooled by the smile and the giddiness and all of that, child. Y'all be forgetting, child. That's an old woman sitting up there.
Then I'm gonna tell
Think
you what
40
I didn't
something years
like.
old. And
This is
then you
what I
ain't got no kids or nothing talking about something you single. Girl,
thank you.
I
She'll
mean
tell
you
you in a minute.
homeless.
She'll tell you in a minute that it's God that got her out there living. And if you got a
I
problem with how
heard that.
she living, then take it up with God. I said, oh, okay.
Girl, I
Well, if that's your
heard that.
belief,
I
some
was like
people
the
like to live.
nerve.
Some people like to live like that. But I think
Yep.
most people that live like that are on that stuff because it kind of
Well,
keeps their mind going, you know.
a vagabond.
I shouldn't say it like that because I don't know if somebody is, but you know.
I feel you on that though. I mean, that makes it kind of makes a little bit more sense.
They like
And
to make issues um chaotic.
yeah,
They like to like when I had my aunt, you know, when I moved from my home to my apartment, I got rid of a lot of things and then I had some things that family and them wanted and then some things I donated to like the Goodwills and places like that that could use it. And my aunt's boyfriend, God bless him. I said, okay, this pile is mine. This is for family to come look through, see what they want. This is going to the Goodwills and stuff.
Hmm.
When I got upstairs in my garage and he kept saying, I got it, Chris. I got it, Chris. I'm doing everything the way you said. I said, okay. Because I'm not finna go from the basement 25 times, from the basement upstairs, just up and down the steps. I don't have the strength
Hmm.
for it. So
Hmm.
when I got out there in the garage to make sure everything was everything and let family know to come on over and get what they want, stuff was all over the place. When I seen folks walking out the door with stuff that I know I wanted to keep in mind, I was running up to people. Not that one. Give me that bag. I didn't tell him get. And I'm like, Lord, this is what I did not want. So now they like, well, why don't you just separate it so then we'll know what to take and what not to? And I'm like,
it
why do
was.
he?
Lord.
He
Just
made
Krista,
everything chaotic.
Angela T. White got a message for you. She said just Krista saw dragons with the lemon bikini and felt away. That's why she started sucking on the bottle, child. They saying you started sucking on that bottle cause you seen dragons in a bikini.
Mm,
She's still homeless in a damn bikini. But
no, not me.
I
I'm
mean
not intimidated by other women. I'm not jealous of them. I'm not intimidated by them. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought I was up there first. I
You
thought
were.
she came after me.
child.
I don't know, but that's how it played out in my mind. But no, honey, I'm never jealous or look at another woman as competition and all of that. I don't think like that. Honey, I
Mm-mm.
want
Well,
what
what
God
about you
got
and
for
Terry
me.
P? Now, it did come out a little bit that you was feeling away about how he was acting towards Terry P. Now, I gotta admit, Krista, it did come off a little,
Well, here's the
that you
thing,
was
Miss
feeling some kind
Olivia.
of way. Huh?
Here's the thing, and this is one
Okay.
thing I
Dang it, Miss
always tell.
Olivia.
Huh?
Oh, she said,
What'd you
"Thank
say,
you."
Creole?
I said, dang it, Miss Olivia. You ain't forgetting nothing today.
It's
This is
your
some good
fault. The
stuff.
hell? It's her
When
fault,
I
man, because
gave,
she made me pay attention. See, it's hard. It's hard for me to. It take me a minute, right? But you got my attention today, Krista girl. But anyway, go ahead about your Terry P table.
we
That's
ain't sat
Creole's fault.
we ain't sat at the table and had our coffee and stuff in a minute. We ain't sat
I
down
know
together.
this Creole's
So
fault though,
we
because
was
she
about
told
to
me to
do
go look
this.
at Buddy Lee. It's her fault. Like for real. And I want you to
So,
hit the link, because I had
well,
quotes you,
I had just
and you
got
must
done
have
doing the
felt it in your
video.
spirit,
Yeah,
huh?
I had just got done doing the video too, and I
Yeah, I
seen you
said
was
Krista
on.
must have felt this in her spirit, honey, to come on over here. Cause I said Creole done woke me up. Well, honey, I was up getting my coffee this morning, right? And I got
Mm-hmm.
up on purpose because I got, I did everything I had to do last night. I be having to fix the hubby lunch. He don't like to go out to
Mm-hmm.
eat for lunch. It's a lot going
I don't
on,
blame him.
with that man. And so I did it last night, set it in the refrigerator, because sometimes I like to sleep a little later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Child, I got up this morning on time on purpose to drink me some coffee because I had to find out what the hell Creole was talking about last night. Number one, I think it was after 7 o'clock when she wrote that message. I read my messages because I get the notification dingy thing. And then I tried
Mm-hmm.
to go in the bathroom, and it took me forever to find the video. And then I couldn't read about the damn thing back. I said, "What the hell?" So anyway, girl,
Oh.
go tell me about how you feel about the Terry P and lemon situation. What do you really feel about
Mhm.
that, Krista? Like for real, because it really do feel like you felt the way. Seem like you felt the way, but you go ahead, girl.
Okay. And I did, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna say
Okay,
it
thanks
like
for
this:
keeping it in a buck. Okay, go ahead.
women know women, and men know men. Okay. So here it is. I've been around here with Lemon and all of this stuff. And the day that Lemon and I supposedly like, yeah, okay, you go that way, I'll go this way. Here come this lady, drops down to say hello. And the crowd all go, ah, Teddy, woo. Now you got different ones that be around and hanging out with us. Honey Lemon was all in his feeling. His voice changed. He was so happy to hear about Terry P. He was so I'm getting all how messy YouTube is. So everybody's sending little screenshots, little, just the little voice part that they can include in the text message and stuff. So I'm like, well, they're saying like he got so excited. So when I did my live, I said, okay, well, let me tell about how I feel about it. So when I was talking about it, I said, well, how excited is he supposed to get over a woman that belonged to another man? He's a man. Now I get it that y'all just don't want him to think about me, okay? Which you never gonna have nothing to do with that. Trust me. We gonna have our ups and downs, but you're never gonna child, don't even try. But how excited as a man, okay, is he supposed to get about a woman stopping down, saying hello to him, sneaking and saying hello to him, but then going back in the room with her husband to lay down and rest and I guess, I don't know, listen to the live. I don't know. How excited is he? He was singing, they was singing, "Oh, my first love," and J Don was singing all of that. And of course, me and her was on the outs then too. So she really caught herself rubbing it in too. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna tell the truth about it, you
See,
know.
that's why I said J Doug got a little crush on Lemon. But girl, go ahead.
So, but that was also to put a dig back at me because she was mad at me. So she kept on doing little digs at me. So at the time, we okay right now. We okay. We don't know what the end of the day might bring, but we okay right now. So I just did my video out of sarcasm to him, her, and anybody else that would listen. I'm sorry. She's a married woman, and any married woman, no, let's say any man that's married to a woman do not want, and I don't know, a woman married to a woman or a man married to a man. You do not want your partner getting that excited or making somebody else that excited, supposedly. Because what we doing? So I was just
Right,
saying, how excited could Lemon have gotten? I mean,
right,
there's no chance for that. That's somebody else's wife. That's another man's wife. He's
right.
supposed to get excited about another man's wife?
Child,
No,
he
that
was
ain't
excited
normal.
though.
So, but then when he told me what it was about, what it was and how it was and stuff, I was just like, oh, okay. And then, of
Right.
course,
Thank you,
he
Creole
expressed his
Butterfly. Creole
disappointment.
Butterfly said she was going to go lay down and listen to rest of the
Okay.
video. Creole Butterfly, thank you this morning for joining me, child, and helping
Yeah,
to what the
I
hell was
enjoyed
going
it
on.
too.
But I'm sorry, go ahead, Krista. So you felt like, okay, why y'all getting all excited? Because she married anyway. Now I
Hmm.
understand it because I am a married woman. And I wouldn't be getting excited about I ain't having no play relationships with nobody online.
Hmm.
Whether I'm single, I'm married, but
That's
especially if
right.
I'm married, and then and then even when he was on Pieces panel, honey, he was dropping his voice a couple of octaves, and he was real praising her and all of this and all of that. And here you been swinging and slanging and banging with a whole lot of people about him. You still
Hmm.
got his back, so you felt the way, right?
Yeah, I did. I did feel away, and that's
I
why I
feel
even
you.
told him. And me and him, we talked about it, and he told me,
Uh-huh.
how he felt because, at first he was really, really upset that he was like, "Why you got her name in the title and all of this?" And
Mm,
I had to wake up to all of this, and I don't like to really like get him upset because I don't, like anybody. I don't
mm,
want him upset or anything. But I was like, well,
uh-huh.
it was my commentary. Of course, my people want to know my opinion about it and stuff, and
Yeah.
everybody out here rubbing it in my. Of course, that's commentary. Oh, look, Krista getting ready to talk about it. What everybody's talking about, the lady dropping down. But when I tell
Right.
you, honey, she came back through ODS. What was it, last week?
Mm, mm.
Now I told I told Living even yesterday. I said, "Damn, excuse me, I'm sorry for cussing." I said, "Dad,
No
you had
problem.
me thinking that lady was a Christian, but was a Catholic girl or something." I said she
Mm.
came out her house and forgot her Bible in the house because she
Oh,
came out
what
of there
happened? Wait a
cussing.
minute. What happened on? Oh, did you say ODS?
Yeah, ODS
I
panel. She came
I
out of
missed
there
it. Well,
cursing.
what happened?
She came up on the thing and said, "I heard it's some." She called me all kind of names. I can't even think of some of the names.
Oh,
And you
what?
know how I am. I'll hit a link, okay, and I'll
Yeah.
rumble and tussle with the best of them. But I had already
Right.
been on a few links, and I knew that
Mm-hmm.
was going. They probably didn't told them. And Krista been on links and stuff all day long, and I was trying to get back in
Mm,
his good grace because me and him had our little splats or whatever. So I'm like, I don't
mm,
need to be messing nothing up. I said, I'm just
mm,
gonna see how he feel about this, and I ain't gonna even go at this lady, okay? Because then it's
mm,
gonna be looked at that it was just my fault. And so ODS was like, well, Krista is here. My nephew is messy. And he was like, well,
mm.
Krista is here. Krista, you want to hit the link? You want to? She's like, well, I'm not going to talk to her. I'll go in the back, but I'm not going to talk to her. And I just told him, I said, no, I'm good. I ain't going to hit no link.
Oh, she
Because
didn't want
right
to
now, if
confront.
I come up there, I've been in red. That woman won't look in the mirror the same. Just because I've been in red
Mm.
her life, her natural life, and how her life's
Oh,
supposed
not
to
a
be.
natural life.
So
Not a
I'll
natural
just
life.
leave that alone. I'll leave that alone. And
Mm.
then when I asked Lemon, how you feel about, what happened at ODS? He's like, well, I ain't say like that. Like she was a Christian. Like I was like, yeah, because and then she let Lemon know, that she was going to, she said hi to him another time or something. I ain't
Did
say
she come to
nothing.
Taylor Port Tuesday last night?
They said she came during the day. He said that they, I don't. He said she wasn't there long or something, or she sat, but she didn't have a lot to say. And I told him, I said, well,
Mm.
that's good. That's why I didn't want to, I didn't want to be there to make nobody feel uncomfortable. You
Oh, so
know.
you wasn't there when she was there.
Mm-mm.
You was around at the Buddy Lee's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because but what do you think about Gemini said he told Terry P? He said Terry P comes before any female on YouTube. What you feel about that?
That's how you feel.
Well, right,
You
it
know.
is what it is, right?
I'm his friend. I'm his good friend on here, and
Friend, where
that's it.
have you been? Girl, I feel you.
Like I tell him, I said, I know my place with him. I know my spot with him. It ain't never changed. It's gonna be just what it is.
It's
It's
gonna be what
okay.
you ain't gonna let it be no different till you ready to change it, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Because
And
that's
I
what it
ain't.
sounds like, Krista.
Yeah.
Trista said,
And it is.
I'm not going. You're the
That
best
part.
man
Sing it,
that
girl.
I've ever known. There's no way I can ever go wrong, darling. There's no way. No, 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 no way I'm living without you. Is that what you be humming, Krista girl?
Mm-hmm. That
I'm
part.
not
You can
living
sing, Miss
without
Olivia.
you. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be free.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone, Chrissy. I done got me
I
started
might
today.
need
Child, let
that.
me tell you something. I have gotten my whole life. Thank you so girl. Between you and Creole and Cruiser and RNYTV, y'all have truly given me my whole dang on life today. Okay. That's why I have been on here for 2 hours. Because girl, you know it is rare for me to go over an hour as well as hit the
Yeah.
link. But that dang on Creole Butterfly said you was there on Buddy Lee's last night, and I didn't even know you and that Buddy Lee guy had nothing going on. Child, I be behind because it take me a minute to catch on. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
Lord, I can't wait
Child,
to
you
go
gotta keep
live
up
this
with me
morning.
because
What the hell,
I get
Chrissy?
around, child. I be gone. I be gone around these streets.
I put
Vroom,
your name in the
vroom.
video because I wanted to. I said, Krista got a new storyline. She into it with Lolo. It's something going on with this Buddy Lee. This is tea.
Yeah.
People sleeping on the tea.
All the
Girl,
good
and then
stuff.
they can say Christopher talking about the boy's penis smiling at her, and I still don't know what the hell that means. Okay. But I'm telling you, when the
That
mister come
doggone
home
Treecy.
tonight, when the mister come home tonight, I'm gonna need
Mm-mm.
to know why his tallywhacker ain't never smiled at me. I don't know what the hell that means, but I ain't never. Now it's got a head, but I didn't know that it had a mouth to smile, girl.
Treecy be talking about, Krista, you gotta share. I'm like, girl, I don't share. I'm stingy.
Girl, she want to try to take. She want to have a menage a trois.
I don't know what
Ooh,
Treecy be talking about.
yeah.
Treecy be just
Are you
saying
down for
stuff.
that? You down for that, Krista?
No, I'm greedy.
Krista said, "No,
Nope,
I
I
ain't
like
sharing.
me
You
and
ain't
mine.
sharing, are you, Krista?"
Just me and
Ooh.
mine.
Krista said,
Honey.
"He's mine. You made a had him once,
I'm too
but I
jealous.
got him
I
all the
am
time."
too
No, that's
jealous,
what you said
honey.
to Terry P, right?
Oh God, child.
Oh,
Child, lady,
Krista,
that
I am loving
whatever
your
you and limit.
content. You
And
keep
I be
look,
wanting to
look.
say
Let me
that
tell
to
you
him
this.
sometimes. I be
Uh-huh.
wanting to tell him, child, what y'all had, child, that shit is dead. You better move on.
Oh,
Child, your
yes,
new
he's
stuff in your
mine
life
on
is me.
mine. Ooh,
Your new shit in your life is
baby.
me. And me and you got this going. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
But
oh.
sometimes I just let him just have his way and I don't say nothing. I
You
just be
just be
like,
in the back,
oh,
Sam.
okay.
You just be in the back like, mm-hmm. You know
Yeah.
what the deal is for real.
Sure
Is
do.
that what you be saying, Krista?
Yep. And that's why he say, Krista know what she doing. Yep. I sure do. And you do too. She know what's going
Oh,
on. Yep. Mm-hmm. Even
oh.
if we
Because
don't, we'll
Jay
figure
said,
it out
thank
as
you,
we
Miss
go.
O, for asking my threesome question to Krista.
Yeah, child. I don't do no threesomes and all of that stuff. I'm greedy, child. Mm-mm.
Oh,
I like
child.
the me and mine. But Miss Olivia,
Oh,
I
Krista
enjoy
said she ain't
myself as
sharing.
I
Me
always.
too. I said, me too.
Let me push up my kitchen chair. I did have an extra muffin for you, but you had company, so we had to share today. So,
Girl, I don't
you
mind
know.
sharing because I truly, I truly enjoyed this conversation. Thank you, girl, for hitting the link because my petty was on
You're
10
welcome.
plus today, and thank you
Mhm.
for being a good sport about it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
And I appreciate
Yeah.
it
So
because
many
Krista, you
people
know I
tell me
don't
that.
mean no harm, huh?
No. I said so many people be telling me that. They be like, girl, you a good sport about this. I would think that I'm like, child, I ain't like that. Child, I'm one of the
No,
most
you
down to
ain't,
earth dingbat airheads that you could ever want to meet.
girl. You a mess. Not an airhead.
I am. I had to tell them yesterday, get on them. Because they was like, wait, you really don't be understanding stuff. I was like, yeah, I am a airhead. I certain things I don't understand, and I will ask a question. I don't care how much people say. You mean you don't know that? Because if I knew it, I
I
wouldn't.
be
I
having
wouldn't bother.
questions too, girl. I don't get
Yeah,
subliminals, and I be having
I'm real
questions.
dingy.
Okay, and everybody
I'm
know
real
that. That's
dingy.
why I had that question, Krista, about that smiling thing. Oh, and I'm going to investigate that. Okay,
Okay.
and I mean that because I'm
Well,
gonna need to know, but not with nobody, but what come home to me at night. You know what I
yes,
mean?
I hear
And
you.
so, but somebody might get lucky tonight because I just want to know. I'm just
I don't know.
I'm just
I
saying.
just know it was. I just know it was a handsome package.
Child, maybe that's what you meant by it smiling. But I know she
Maybe.
Team Lemon now all the way, girl.
Yes, yes. And he has his support. And that's what I be trying to tell him. Like, stay encouraged because you're going through my mother used to call it like a changing of the guards. She used to
Mm,
say, sometime when people are shifting around in your life and then you got to put other people in those
mm,
places because you're not used to that, but you just got to get used to it,
mm,
because people outgrow you. People set out to do their own thing, no different
mm,
than we at one point. We used to live with our parents and now then we move out, we get our own stuff, we get our own, start building our own life around us and stuff. So
mm.
you'll be
That's
all
why
right.
that
I think
goddamn dragons need to stop playing with herself and get herself together. She too old to be living in the
Mhm.
situation and coming online instead of dragging people. She need to be clocking into a job. Okay, that's what she need to be doing. And I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I
that's
look
just
at
how I
people that
feel
do
about
things
it.
like that. I'm like, child, if I was in your situation, child, it would be other things I could come on here and do besides argue with folks. Because when I
Exactly.
when
For
I'm
hours and
going
hours. You
through,
could be out making money. You online
yeah,
hollering and screaming, laying on the
child,
beach, sleeping on the beach, when you could be making money. Girl, are you okay?
you could tell when I'm going through something. Because honey, y'all won't see me on YouTube.
Okay,
I'll
what you
burn a candle or something
saying?
to
Okay,
keep y'all, to
child.
let y'all know everything. I'm still alive. I'm still around here, but child, right now I can't talk to y'all. Life is life. And I got to get
Okay,
a good handle on this thing before I come out here
yeah.
talking crazy.
Let me ask you this last question, and I'm gonna go, child. But
Okay.
are you going to participate in the Halloween costume contest or no?
I was asked on yesterday, but I told Lemon, I am very scary. I'm not
Mhm.
a Halloween person.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
like scary movies. I don't. He's like, well, you could just do this or that or something. I was like, mm. So I gotta let Pizarro know today. No, baby. I said, I
Okay.
know I hate to let her down, but
Yeah,
honey. I've been scared my
I
damn
get
self, child. I be in here, honey, with a
it.
flashlight with my head up underneath the covers, looking around.
Oh
Can't wait for
Lord.
Halloween to be over. I'm one of them. I am real
Oh
scary.
no, you like my sister. My sister's scary, child. She don't look at scary movies because she said she
Nope,
don't.
me
She be
either.
thinking about it in the middle of the night, and she be thinking she
Hmm.
be seeing a scary thing. Like if she look at
Yep.
Jason or something, she would see Jason when she go into the bathroom and have to
Yep.
call her husband, and he thinks she crazy. So she just don't deal with it. I say, girl, you do
I
too
used to do
much.
that to my ex. I would wake him up and tell him, and he'd be like, "You better go into the bath." I'd be like, "No, walk with me. You the one who
Oh no, you
insisted that that
didn't.
movie stayed on." Yep. Mm-mm.
Well,
I
all
tell
right,
my own
baby. Now,
husband,
thank you so much for joining me. Okay, I got a good
"You're
little kiki
welcome."
today. This was a fun live, and once
Great.
again, thank you for being such a good sport. Cause Crystal, now you know sometimes my petty can be on overload, but I think I kept it
You
cute.
got to be. You got to be. How you gonna give
I
them
know
the
it
real?
did.
They want to see this energy. Is Miss Olivia gonna keep her petty on and Krista right there? Is she gonna? Let's see. That's what they want to see. How is it gonna be?
I feel, I feel, but this was fun.
Shout out to
Cause
all
you
of
know
y'all that's in the
sometimes folks
chat.
be overly invested, child. They be getting mad and stuff. And I'm thinking, for what?
Ooh, I know for a minute there, I had to tell some of them when it came to me and Lemon's relationship. Please, y'all, don't y'all end up in nobody's emergency room. It's not that serious. It's me and his situation
Child.
because some of these women were scaring me. I was like,
Ooh,
man, I'm gonna have to move because some these people, folks' families gonna be trying to look me up because their folks that went in
oh,
and had something happen. So because they overly invested. But
oh.
I just want to remind everybody to pour into them, that pour into you.
All
Okay,
right.
and I'll see
All
you later.
right. Thank you,
All right, bye
love.
everybody.
Bye
You're
bye.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you, First Lady of YouTube. Y'all know good and well I don't be on here this long, but child, oh, I woke up this morning in a petty mood, child, cause once again, that dang on Miss Creole Butterfly left me that message last night. Between her and that on and that cruiser, like I said earlier, they had my petty on 10. Okay, but thank y'all for appreciating the live, right? Cause child, oh Lord have mercy, it was a lot going on. But anyway, we're gonna have to see. Now see Krista done turned her whole situation into a soap opera, right? And when it comes to soap operas, you gotta keep watching. Even if you think you don't like the soap opera, but you don't never know what's gonna happen next. And that's the way I'm seeing this thing between her and Lemon and Buddy Lee and the women and the Treecy and the LoLo. It's a soap opera. You just got to keep watching because you don't know what's going to happen next. Okay, and so that's why I'm seeing it, right? And I didn't even know about insert Buddy Lee, and that was extra to me last night. Child, I was like, oh, okay, this happening. And now she said she ain't gonna fool with Buddy Lee no more because honey, she picking Lemon, and we're gonna have to see what's happening with that. And Krista said she ain't going nowhere. Okay. She ain't going nowhere. Darling, there's no way. No, 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 no way I'm living without you. Okay, I don't even want to sing for y'all no more. I realize the singing is bad. But bye bye. Thank you unapologetically, Brandy. No, Miss O. Yeah, it is a train wreck. A train wreck of a soap opera, Proud Glam. I agree. But I'm getting my whole life. Y'all know, y'all know good and well. I love me a good piece of petty content. Okay, and the day was just one of them days. I was like, baby, mm-mm. CT said, too bad she not hitting 600 or 700. They eating off her. Well, CT, Krista know what she doing. You know what I mean? And so it just is what it is, child. Okay, child. But anyway, let me get off of here, child. I love you guys the way that Christ loves you. If you came in late, because we've been on here for a little quick minute, please be part of the replay gang. Please hit the like button on your way out the door. I am hoping I got at least 100 or more likes. I appreciate you guys. I really enjoyed. Look at Creole laughing. Creole knows her fault, y'all. I really enjoyed this little petty live this morning because I got my whole life. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you, Well. See, I'm not. Y'all don't. I wish I could tell y'all what I'm thinking about in my mind, but let me just say this, and I'm gonna go on out the door. Right? I have never seen one smile at me. Okay, I got questions, outflying questions, and I am just perplexed and bothered because I ain't like I don't know if Treecy got some kind of special pain vision or something where it can be smiling and laughing and talking to her. Thank you, Edgy T. White. I try well, see. But when that girl said Treecy said it be smiling at her, I about lost my mind. Bye bye. And then Cruiser said, whosoever will. I said, no shit. Woo, child, I cannot with y'all. Ooh, baby. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Pearl Glad my tummy something, just smile. Look, let me get out here. I was good. I kept it to a minimum, but I had so many questions, and it was so much that I wanted to say. I know Creole prayed for me because some of that stuff didn't come out of my mouth. Okay, and thick, slim child, you been in here swinging today. One bathroom gives me a struggle life, but I don't even know nothing about them. Anyway, I gotta go. Y'all, please. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was meant to be petty and laughable, and I hope y'all got a good kiki out of it. I know Krista and everybody else that hit the panel did. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please be part of all the. Thank you, Miss 313 girl. You red ball it back, girl. You'll get a good little kiki. Okay, we had fun on today, right? So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all check out my product tag bag, okay? And like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you, and I'm gonna talk to you later. Bye bye. Peace.